It is. It is the Crimbus. Crimbus. Fa la 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 la, the Crimbus day. Everyone is very happy. I'm still sick. So you have to excuse me. I'm a bit. I have a bunch of phlegm in my mouth, and my nose is all flabbered. It's Kiki. She's here.
Kiki.
She's here. She has the. She's the reindeer tonight. We don't have COVID, actually. We just got a regular old fucking shit thing.
So how's the audio? Is this too loud?
Oh yeah, the audio. I remember the audio. Here you go.
Oh,
No, I can play.
Oh, I can play.
But you're so bad at looking at the shot. You're really bad at it.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing. Look, it's Ellie.
Ellie the elephant. Finally, the annual satanic ritual of playing DKC free has started. Actually, we did this last year. Not on stream. But we did play Donkey Kong Country free. During the Christmas and New Year's.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
I had started writing the script already back.
Yeah, I know. But I think we actually played it on Christmas Eve.
Maybe.
But yeah, we don't have COVID. That's actually, we haven't had COVID once, so we're still doing good. We're still doing
Your
good.
satanic ritual. What the fuck?
It's 6 a.m. and I'm about to go to bed when I got the notification. Merry luck to us. Thank you. Thank you.
Get
you can watch it later. You can watch it later on our silly ass channel.
Oh yeah.
The special one.
The
The extra channel.
Transparency Second Layer has a little playlist of old streams.
Is the sound fine? Because I know Donkey Kong can
are
be
we too
loud.
Or is the game too loud?
No, we're not too loud. We can't be too loud. That's impossible. Christmas bunkum.
Wow, it's a little muted, the game.
Why is
But
the game?
That's fine, I think.
I'm gonna leave that.
Because
It's
you
good
wanna
if it's a
hear
bit muted. You need to hear us.
The game. I have a
Crimb.
pre-made Crimb save file. I entered the Christmas code. I'm not sure it.
Didn't you even check if it worked?
No.
Like told you to go and check if it worked.
What,
yeah, but
if it doesn't work, what I was asking is like you didn't reset the game or something.
No.
Okay, so it should still be.
But just go to the. You could have just gone into.
No,
we're
playing on emulator. We have it though. You don't really see it. It's sitting back there. Maybe I should fix that.
No, you don't need to.
Just raise the camera a little bit. You can see it. Whatever.
I don't want to raise the camera. It's too much
Go back
work.
and put it down.
Playing on the original hardware, too much work.
Yeah.
Also, like just connecting that fucking shit to the
piece of software on a computer instead of connecting
all those cables and finding some cables that actually works. That's just begin. A bit too much.
Let's hop in. And
I don't know which one is it. Is it Business?
No, this is SNES 9X.
SNES 9X. It's
I've
not
already
Business.
Funky's Rentals. What should we rent this time? Yeah. Should we rent a toddler?
Baby. I think it's funny though when people say like the business, but it's of course the bee sneeze. Like that's what that's the joke. That's the joke of it. It's the bee sneeze. It's the good one. It is very good though. I don't know why Kiki goes back to this one all the time. I don't know. She's a little goober.
So used to it. I'm sorry.
Waste of time. It's the transparency. It's a ghost. It's true.
The banana
it's
birds.
Snowing. It's snowing in our little.
We can turn it off if it's annoying.
No.
If anyone finds it annoying, we can turn it off.
Yeah, you can.
We can just do it like this. Wow.
No, it should snow. It needs to be tacky. I love how tacky it is. So can someone explain to me the point of the banana birds?
The banana birds are ethereal beings from beyond the mortal realm, the plane of existence up in the clouds.
You place it all the way over there. You little goober.
The apotekarnes julmust.
Jolimust.
It's kind of weird though, that, because...
What is must?
Oh, that's
in English.
Untranslatable.
Oh.
It's a drink. It's a soft
drink.
It's
a soft drink. It's made out of fucking shit and...
But Jul is a word in English.
Christmas.
But it's not Christmas.
Yuletide.
Yuletide. Oh yeah, Yuletide. It's just no, it's
Yuletide.
Time. It's time. It's Yule time.
Yeah.
Not tide.
No,
it's not a fucking wave on the ocean.
No, but how else are they gonna say it then? If not Yuletide.
Yule time.
No, you don't say Yule time. Are you fucking kidding me? No, you don't. It's called Yuletide. Yuletide.
Yeah?
It's a fucking hell.
Whatever.
Yeah, Yuletide is a word. I said that.
Of course it is a word. It's just that it's a silly word.
I am correct.
It's
and also, but in Swedish it would be Yuletide.
Hey, did you know about this?
I know.
But did you know about this?
Yes, I know. I know. They're very silly. DKC free creepypasta like Sonic X, but instead of Sonic, Kiki and Alicia haunt copies of DKC free. I would love that. We actually, today we saw a video that was released 3 hours ago that was saying that Balan Wonderworld is the worst game ever made. And I'm like, dude, what year is it?
It's the same year we released our Balan video.
No, but really, if you're coming out this at the end of the year, and you're gonna say now, hey guys, by the way, it's
a very unoriginal, boring
It's very fucking unoriginal.
Because if it was just it's a fine game, I think I would be at least then
it would be something else.
It's going back to Sonic 06 now and being oh, that game fucking sucks. It's even if it does,
it's kind of a boring take. If you just go into here's the title of my video. Sonic 06 sucks balls. In 2022. We're so close.
Have you seen this game?
It's fucking silly.
We should make a video about this game.
Yeah, we should make it silly. Where the fuck was that honking melody documented? I only learned about it this year. Oh, on the boat, you mean?
I saw that on Game Facts today when I looked up the code for the Christmas thing.
It's almost the same thing. But yeah, so...
By the way, shout out to the game designers of this game for making this section. It teaches the player how to jump.
Yeah. We talked about that today. One of the most boring things I think in general is when game design videos goes into extreme detail of how something teaches you how to play, because that's basically all video games ever made. At least at some point. Oh yeah, the Christmas song. Oh yeah, baby. This is the only thing the Christmas sheet does, by the way. It changes them to different Christmas ornaments and
the
song.
Jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but game design videos.
No, it's just a bit funny, I think, because the whole idea, the term good game design, the people have just kind of weaponized in a funny way, where it's yeah, this is good game design, or it's bad game design, and it doesn't mean anything unless you add something
one sequelitis 15 years ago or something. It's not 15 years ago.
And it's a really funny buzzword, because you can just flip that on its head. Like you can make the good game design argument for basically anything if you just argue it well enough. Where it's like, we basically did that in the Balan video.
That's
well,
kind of fun.
Which is
we
really
use
funny.
The gamer weapon against that whole notion. We're not really calling attention to it.
Exactly.
It's just kind of happening. And I like
just
that.
telling you how this level is accommodated by just having a bunch of like steps and ladders and stuff.
But the thing is, you can do that thing with basically any game. It's like, what if you're playing this game, Donkey Kong Country 3, and you've never played it before? And you've never played a game in your entire life. The player would be like, wow, what am I doing here? How do I get out of this situation? So the gamer will like prod at the buttons, be like, examine them a bit and be like, oh wait, I'm making progress. I'm walking forward here, you know? I'm walking here. I'm walking. And then they would be like, wow,
why?
What's this button? Why? Doesn't do anything. But wait, there was a box. What was that about? Maybe if I pressed the jump button. Oh, and the game will be like, wow, I'm so smart. I figured it out on my own. And I'm gonna be like, now I can finally press Y. And and the player will be like, holy shit, this is the best game ever made. You can just do that.
Anyway, the next US far-right president will be an irate gamer boy upset about Sonic 06 still. The thing I like about the transparency audience is just saying random funny sentences.
Scrumbus.
Yeah, Scrumbus. I think that's good. People should just write some funny sentences in the in the chat.
Who the fuck is
Yes,
Dixie? Did I kill Dixie?
I think you might have killed.
Now I'm gonna have a blue flag.
Yeah.
And here's my pet peeve.
Yeah.
It's fine here, but like later, in the water fall world, the Kiddy Kong blue flags blend with the water in the background. I don't like beating levels with Kiddy Kong there, so I can't see the flags.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that one.
It's fine. I like don't really enjoy it.
Never mind. We don't need those. I love this game, by the way. It's really good.
Yeah, we should make a video about it.
Yeah, I think everyone who said that it was bad are you just bad at it?
That is a thing.
It is a thing.
It's such a common thing where someone will be like, you know, I played 1 and 2 so much as a kid, but I never really touched the third one. And boy, howdy, it's
this
hard.
One is hard.
And it's just like, yeah, maybe.
This is actually probably the easiest one. Can I? How do I switch?
It is the most accommodating one because you can save at any time.
Oh, come on, chunky boy. There we go. Oh, I'm not used to these controls.
You haven't played this since we made a video, right?
I have, but wait. I'm just which buttons are which on this fucking Xbox controller. There we go. Fuck you. I'm doing badly. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not a gamer. I'm not a gamer right now. How do you play DKC free and think this is harder? DKC 2. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I guess you just played a shit ton.
The thing is that if you have played Donkey Kong Country 2 for so long, and we're talking like that's the game, you're like, I remember playing this when I was 5 years old and I played every year since I was born. Like, fuck, that's my life. DKC 2. And then you play this and you're like, damn, this is kind of hard. Yeah, of course, you're not used to it.
This has a couple tricky levels.
It does have some tricky levels.
It is more accommodating and it's like...
It is challenging, but... I like that it has changed that you can actually save anywhere, basically.
Yeah, so
that's
like,
just nice.
I mean, if you want to, you can cheese this game hard. You can save anywhere, and you can at any time just go back to the first level and farm a shit ton of extra lives.
Yeah, but I think that's nice. Like, you know, it's just a bit accommodating in general. Like in Donkey Kong Country 2, if you stop playing the console and you turn it off, even if you have saved, all of your extra lives
and
the coins are gone. And that's just so fucking mean. Like, there is no reason for that to happen. Like, you saved. Wait, did I miss the... There was something this way, I think. Yeah. Oh. Donkey Kong.
One thing about it in Donkey Kong Country 2 that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Is that it costs coins
Yeah.
to save.
Yes, it costs coins to save.
But every time
like
you
that.
restart the game, you lose all your coins anyway. So like,
So what's the fucking
why
point?
even have a price?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I don't like that part.
Because it doesn't
it's a
cost
bit
like
much.
2 or 4 Kremlin coins or whatever. It costs all of them.
Oh right, there was a question. Do you agree that the commonly held sentiment that TKC3 is too gimmicky? No, because honestly, like, you can levy that criticism on the second one as well. Like, the thing about, I think the one thing that they learned from the second one, or from the first one and then went into the second one, is that doing it like the Super Mario Bros. Levels, you know, where you introduce a mechanic and then you just leave it and never come back. That's a good one, because it makes the levels more memorable. Like, I guess, like this one, for example, people remember this one. Even if they don't like it, they know this one.
I think also, like, as with anything...
I think gimmicky is also
I think
the
we
kind of like
might have to just ask ourselves, like, what is a gimmick and is a gimmick necessarily bad?
Yeah, exactly.
Because to me...
Oh no,
the fuck
you
happened?
forgot? Hello? Oh, I think she woke up and didn't know where she was. No.
She's been sleeping in
the laundry bag all day. She's been so happy in there. Oh. Oh, right. I was gonna... Did I give her dinner? Yeah, I did. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Have you played the Ratchet and Clank series? I have. I mostly played the PlayStation 3 games, though. So not so much the PS2 games, but they're fine as well.
So the reverse control level of this game,
Yeah.
Poison Pipeline, you know,
You can
it is what it is.
turn the controls upside down.
You can.
You can do that, and
so like,
it doesn't
what
make it easier though.
Like, that's one of those reverse psychology things where like you kind of, well, that's not reverse psychology. It's just adapting, I guess.
Yeah.
I adapt pretty quickly
Like
to
the
that
level
level,
is
and then I don't really
the
think
level
about it.
itself is not very hard. So doing that thing, like, I think it's pretty hard, pretty easy to learn.
I see the criticism of it being kind of cheap because it's not a super original idea, and it's something that probably mostly annoys people. However, I do think that, like, this is at a relatively early stage in game development where, like, maybe you needed to try things out, you know.
Yeah. I think it's a fun mechanic. Because
Maybe
it's
that level is
silly.
just made so to show everyone else that that's not what you do.
I have seen a lot of people also complain about the lightning level.
The lightning level
But
is
it's not
fine.
that hard, actually.
Because the lightning
It's
level is predictable.
The problem people have is that they want to play that level for the first time, just running through it. But you can't do that on your first try. Come on, dude. Like, if you get better, then yeah, sure, you can do it. But like, that's not what the level is about. And then they complain about, oh, I just run and then I kill myself. Yeah, obviously.
It's the same with Coin-Dose Clamper. The
Yeah,
one with the,
you shouldn't.
the
Like,
guys with the
sometimes it's
shields
better to be
that
really
you
fast.
jump on that like.
Yeah.
Because when you play this game a lot, you kind of, and I haven't played this like super much.
No.
I played it enough to make a video about it.
We've played we have replayed it a few times.
Yeah, but
this point.
what I'm
Depends
trying
on
to
what
say
you
is that,
mean.
like, I haven't speedrun this game, you know.
No.
So I got used to it fairly quickly
No
and
thoughts.
learn how it works.
Yeah. I
And
wanna.
It's pretty fair.
Yeah.
It has a logic to it. It's mostly about, like, standing on the middle of the shields, and if you approach the edges, you will drop off.
I want to read some things. The game came out at the time. The game came out at the end of the SNES cycle, so people who played it on arrival already had huge expectations for games predicated only about the Ultra 64. It's really funny though, because that's like the Americanization of video game history is just so it's just so blatant when it comes to that talking point. Because the Nintendo 64 didn't come out for a long time after America in Europe. So, like DKC free, it's not that weird.
Yeah, that was the big Nintendo holiday title for 96 in Europe. Also, there is a really strange claim about this game that it wasn't successful.
Yeah.
And it's like the 11th best-selling Super Nintendo game, which includes, you know, all the classics: Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2.
It did well.
It did very well for being such a late game.
A game that wasn't a tie-in as well.
Yes.
Anyway, I was going to say streaming on December 23rd. Yes. Because tomorrow is Christmas Eve.
The stream is the water stream. I mean, not the stream.
What are you doing? Yeah,
the water stream is pushing her back.
Yeah, but what are you doing anyway? All these scrubs need to get good at the monkey game. Well, I mean, it is kind of true. Because if you haven't played Donkey Kong Country 3 and you get into it after you've played Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 a lot, I think you need to give it some time, or at least be a bit charitable and be like, maybe I should give this the same amount of time as I've given the other ones to really make it let it simmer, you know. Can't believe it's snowing in your home. I know. I think it's nice. So we should have added a thing so that there became more snow. So at the final stage, you can't even see us.
I mean, you could have manually done a thing where like you just make a graphic.
Yeah, and we could just add
ones.
Maybe next time.
Where like you crop it and just have something, just pull it up slowly. Maybe
24th is Christmas. It's not Christmas Day in Sweden, but we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, which is the 24th.
Yeah. That's when we get the presents.
Christmas Day is still the 25th, but the 24th is when we open Christmas presents and eat Christmas dinner.
Santa Claus makes an actual house visit.
Yeah, that's when he comes.
Basically, your dad will dress up as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And pretend
to be Santa
He'll
Claus.
pretend he goes out to buy the newspaper.
Yeah.
And then
he comes.
Santa Claus will come when that is away, very conveniently.
Yeah, and he gives all the kids presents. It's very nice. I could never beat Barbos Bastion as a kid because I was too much of a brainlet to understand how to beat the second phase.
It's tricky.
It is a bit tricky, but it is an easy boss if you're an
when
adult.
you know what you're doing. It's fairly easily. That's one of those. A lot of those bosses are just about figuring out what to do.
Yeah, I think Barbos is a cool boss. I think all of the bosses in this one are pretty cool. They do a bunch of things. At least they don't just stand around. DKC Free is the last Jedi of monkey games.
Maybe.
I mean, at least when it comes to reception, I think maybe.
Well, you know.
It's one of those games that you appreciate if you're a big brained.
But I might have to say that this one isn't too overt with like breaking expectations and being subversive.
But it doesn't even do that. It's just that it takes the established things and just does them again.
This would have been if like. The OG 80s Donkey Kong fans.
Oh, she's going back.
Donkey Kong arcade game. If those guys were really upset about this game,
Yeah, maybe.
It breaks Donkey Kong's character being kidnapped.
It breaks Donkey Kong's character. Fuck. That's
He
so
was
good.
fine in the last one.
Yeah,
but this
why-
one, I don't know.
Why isn't Donkey Kong back? What the fuck?
They killed Diddy Kong?
I've also
What the
noticed.
fuck?
I'm not gonna. Playing it wrong is not the right word, but I've noticed from looking at a bunch of videos of Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, is that a lot of people just use Dixie, and that just
do
makes
this.
them kind of bad at him. As like, you know, it's kind of strange because that just makes you very. Not
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Yes, but it's like you're not very versatile then because you like there are a lot of things that Kiddy Kong and oops, maybe not Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is a bit, you know, he just runs a bit faster.
Every
Oh,
speedrunner's a hard on for Diddy Kong.
Yeah, of course
Most
they
other
do.
people used to like.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just an observation I made. Donkey Kong 64 is the rise of Skywalker. I think people should be nicer to Donkey Kong 64 because, like, at the time, people didn't really shit on it that much. It got great reviews and all that stuff. I think at the time it was just a really grand and big game, you know.
I guess.
Just like people love fucking open world games. That's just what that game is. You know, it's just one of those super big ones. It's like, wow, this is what you can do with video games. I think you need to see it from the time. Like, it's a bit busy and
I guess
annoying at
Donkey Kong
times. You know.
64 is just kind of been outgrown. The game medium has outgrown it.
Du, du.
You wanna play this one?
Oh, the LA level. I
Your
might not
favorite.
be able to. You have to look at the chat,
Everything for your stream on
though. I don't know what that means.
censored.
Yeah, I love being censored on.
Is it ass? Is that what it is? Because we named it Donkey Kong's Christmas ass.
Donkey Kong's Christmas ass. I love that.
Oh, it's a bot?
No, but take there. What is the next one?
Wait,
Is it a bot?
is it a bot? Should I remove this post?
I don't know. I'll let it be. Who cares? We'll see what it
Yeah,
does.
it looks pretty harmless.
It'll be
What does that make Donkey Kong Racing? And Scrussel said episode
Diddy
1
Kong.
Racer.
Oh yeah.
Donkey Kong Racing is Star Wars the 1313 or whatever it was called, the cancelled game.
Yeah.
Because of course Donkey Kong Racing never came out.
Can you believe people have so much trouble with this one?
Can you believe fucking James Rolfe and Michael
James
Page?
Rolfe was stuck on this fucking level for like fucking an hour. It's fucking.
Wait, back up. Oh,
No,
you,
why?
you missed the thing.
I didn't miss the
You
thing.
missed the thing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, keep going back.
What do you mean?
Down here to right.
No.
It's coin with a K.
Oh, that guy. I'm sorry. Oh, did you see that one?
So I thought this was Donkey Kong, not Elephant Kong. Well, you know.
Everyone just compares Ellie to
Rambi.
Rambi just because they're both grey.
You ride her in the first level. That's the.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
But it must be because she's grey.
I kind of want to try the hack that lets you swap characters with a D-pad in Donkey Kong 64 because
Yeah, I
that
would
does
like to
seem like something that would probably make it a bit more.
I would like to try it at least and see how it feels because a lot of people try to make a big deal out of, you know, like Super Mario 64 not being thrown out of a level and stuff like that. And
That's
it's not
pretty
really
interesting. I did try a mod.
It is interesting, but it's not. It doesn't.
Little cheat code that lets you doesn't.
Oh, this
throw
one
other
is
levels,
hard.
yeah, in Super Mario 64. And the interesting part about that is like you really start to notice how the game is designed then, and I my conclusion is that like playing Mario 64 like that kind of breaks the game. I mean, obviously it's not designed for that, and you kind of have to look between your fingers on it. Like, you know, you can't make an extreme judgment, because they of course wouldn't have made it exactly like that. But it does make you realize why it's like that, because the levels kind of work in repetition, like starting from the same point and going.
work in repetition.
Because when you're going around more, it gets weird.
I did it.
What's that?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm a bit excited. Yeah. I'm sorry. I
Where's
agree.
the most?
Where is the moose?
Where's the most?
Musten är i husen.
Where is it?
Fuck balls! Okay. I think this level is fun too. Like, I don't know. I think people are a bit fucking mean about it.
I think
one of the big problems I noticed though is that gamers apparently who play Donkey Kong don't have patience. They're like, I want to run through like a fucking madman. Like, that would be fucking awesome.
I must say, this is one of those levels that shows the most.
Which one is Barrel Blast?
Barrel Blast. That's the
the racing one.
But
it was supposed to be a bongo game.
As a Murky Mill does show a lot the benefits of making a third Donkey Kong Country game on the Super Nintendo. You're kind of steamrolling. You're making more and more. And you have to, like, that's one of the things with the gimmicks in this game. This is the third Donkey Kong game in a row. Like, they're making one every year. They need to be a bit more original. Gotta have more wacky things. Gotta surprise the player more. It can't just be too predictable.
This level is a bit important because it shows some special things about Ellie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but basically, with this, you get a level like Murky Mill where they have a companion character with a complex, like his personality traits and things, her fears and everything, and how she controls, and it strays far away from Donkey Kong. It's kind of like with Spyro 3, where it sometimes becomes proto Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of interesting with this, because,
it is interesting
because they start playing around so much with it that it almost stops being Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, the birth
and I like
of it.
that.
Anyway, Maddie Makes Games says, I always say that actually playing DK64 is Kafkaesque. It's all contextless tasks and busy work. Like filling out government paperwork. I think that's true, to some degree. Like, I haven't played it for such a long time.
I've tried starting playing Donkey Kong 64, and I used to burn out so hard. Oh, that was fast.
Oh, shit.
I aced that shit.
You murdered him.
I murdered him.
I remember one time when I was a kid, a friend wanted to show me the final boss of that game.
Oh.
Yeah. And it took 1,000,000 years for him to get that. That's the only thing I remember about that friend. That it took such a long time just getting to the final boss. It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be, and then like 2 hours later we're there.
You're asleep.
Yeah, it's really fucking boring. But anyway, Soup wants your Dear Kigu.
I think you can probably Google Dear Kigu. Basically, what I did, this was like 2016 or something, maybe 2015. So I don't know if they're still around. But so I found one like knockoff on like wish.com or something that looked like this on a picture, but it's like,
it obviously didn't look, because it's from Wish.
Really orange.
Yeah.
It looks more like a squirrel or something.
We still have it.
I still have it because, you know,
because it's nice.
It was very cheap and way worse quality. And I got so disappointed that I actually looked up like the real deal.
The real one, and you.
So it was like an Asian site, I think.
Which one?
I can't remember. I think it was like a specialist Kigurumi site or something. Probably
maybe
Japan.
Maybe I don't know. Probably.
But basically, it does cost a bit. I think this cost like €80 or something.
Yeah.
But it's really nice.
I was gonna say, Maddie says it's just like, here's a boulder with Chunky's face on it. Time to run all the way back to Swap Barrel, switch to Chunky, and return to this boulder with his face on it. It's not very involved, is it? It's kind of like I'm kind of. I think it's a bit weird because it feels very not rare. Because they always were a bit snappy, you know. I think.
Well,
and then that game happens, and it's so back and forth, where it doesn't really, like, it doesn't feel like a game they made entirely.
What I do think it's interesting about it is that, like, Banjo-Tooie took so much from Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, it did, yeah. Or at least partially.
Just like switching characters and shit. That's something you do in that game as well, but it's less obvious. It's more like transformations or configurations of Banjo or Kazooie, and then you have Mambo Jumbo as well. Yeah. So like, it's doing something similar, but wait, what?
I don't quite like Banjo-Tooie either.
No, I think it's
like one of the
bit excessive.
One of the big problems was that I played Banjo-Kazooie the HD version. And when I finished it 100%, basically. I took all the jiggies and all that stuff, and I was just like, oh yeah, this was really nice. You know, you can stay in the levels and just keep going, and it's like nice. And
it's a very nice game to replay.
Yeah, and then I was just like, oh, I could go straight to Tooie.
Bad idea. More of a long time
bad idea. Because that one was just like, I felt like one of the problems was probably that I tried to play it like Banjo-Kazooie.
Probably. I will say, I played Tooie when it was new, and I loved it back then. Unlearn everything. Because, you know, it was a commitment. It's something you come back to every day, play a little bit, figure something out, you know.
Kazooie you can play
in that format, it does work. Like, it's not too much of an annoyance. Yeah. I think maybe we just got too good at games. Because it took me months to beat Banjo-Kazooie as an 8-year-old, and
but
that's not happening anymore, you know.
I was just like, I probably just needed to relearn, like, erase what I learned from Banjo-Kazooie and try to learn Banjo-Tooie, you know. Anyway, do you have any strong feelings about the Game Boy Advance version soundtrack? Nova Kovic soundtrack is a lot better. It's amazing.
I will say this. I haven't actually played the GBA version. I haven't heard too much of it, so I can't make a fair judgment.
Although
I haven't actually played any of the Game Advance versions.
The thing is, mostly I would say though, people are a bit too harsh on the Nova Kovic soundtrack because it's really good. It's got the fucking vibes. It's really nice. Like there are a lot of good songs.
There's this critique I sometimes hear about some game music that makes me a bit annoyed.
Yep.
Where it's the whole thing where like, you know, I can't tap my feet to it. I can't, you know, snap my fingers. It's
I don't
like,
listen to it outside of the game.
Not every soundtrack needs to be something you bop to, you know.
Yeah. I think that it can just fit into the game. And not be something that you listen to on your iPod.
Yeah, because I would have to say that, like, for me,
no one uses iPods
game music I listen to outside the game is very rare. Like, that's the 10 out of 10 like rank. That's the outstanding achievement part. Like, it's not something I expect.
Yeah, but like one thing that Nova Kovic really got right was like the atmosphere of the music. Like one of the things that all the Donkey Kong soundtracks do really well is atmosphere and ambience. And like she has nailed that shit. It's probably my favorite Donkey Kong Country soundtrack.
Which overworld? Are you thinking about this one, the map theme, or I guess this one?
No, the
woodsy
is the theme, like in the
this
woods.
One. I really like this.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this is nice. Maddie also said there that the Banjo-Tooie did it better in my opinion, where it was more about problem solving and just boulders with faces on them. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it feels Donkey Kong 64 just feels kind of weird. Like it has a strange vibe to it, where it feels like they didn't really come up with any good reason why they should have these boulders, so they just like slap the face on it.
Well, because otherwise it's a bit about readability.
Yeah, of course.
You don't want it to feel like, oh, this inconspicuous boulder.
But at that point, maybe you've gone a bit too far. Like maybe
games were made really fast back then too.
Oh, like, are you gonna speedrun this? Are you gonna do? Oh,
horrifyingly fast, actually. I don't know. I don't want to know how much crunch there was. So I think in a lot of ways, if something maybe didn't truly work, it's probably very likely they just kind of painted over it, you know?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Next transparency, the uncanny vibes of DK64. I think like the only way we would talk about Donkey Kong 64 is if we had something positive to say, or like something interesting to add. Because like I don't want to.
That or it's like
I don't want to shit
video about something broader.
Yeah, but like I don't want to shit on Donkey Kong 64 because it's too easy. Like, you know, I would want to say something new that adds to the discourse and just does something new. Gaming OSTs I listen to are usually stuff my non-gaming partner could get into while we're in the car. Piano covers, Lena Rain, mostly. Yeah. I get it. I get that. What? If you listen to it loudly,
I'm going to speedrunner mode now. I'm just seeing.
Like if you're going into listening to video game music around people, you probably need to do the ones that are some bops.
Oh yeah.
And of course, the Celeste soundtrack then is a good one. Like
what the
a lot of Donkey Kong
soundtrack is like, one of the few I actually have on my in my actual music library.
It's a freaking banger. Freaking like the Donkey Kong. I think Donkey Kong has good soundtracks too because they are a bit you know, they're a bit groovy and like a fun soundtrack. It's literally Kafkaesque. Infinite featureless corridors with numbered warp paths and boulders.
That was 2 seconds too late.
Is it Lynchian as well? I realize that's basically Kafkaesque. But
like, this is clearly the Dada Donkey Kong game.
Yeah,
with the
Dada
baby
Donkey
and everything.
Kong. Yeah. Gotta revisit Metroid 5 before you revisit DK.
Oh yeah, also Kovic's tracks in Donkey Kong Country 1. That's one of those things where like
often wrongly attributed.
That's David Wise,
yeah,
but it's so some tracks Novakovic made in that one.
Like the Overworld
yes.
song. One of the most iconic Donkey Kong
very iconic
things.
Candy's,
they even brought back
Candy's theme, Save Room. You also have the
Angry-esque?
The forest.
Yeah.
I also think
and a lot of people
both
just don't
snow themes, the cave and the field.
I'm pretty sure that's the thing. But like a lot of people just don't know about it. Yeah. And that's just Donkey Kong Junior math. I think that's nice though. You know, it was a time when they just made a bunch of like games for kids.
I mean, hey, all Donkey Kong fans are pretty good at math, aren't they? You can't prove they aren't. It's hard to compare. Maybe they would be worse.
Yeah. Anyway, Novakovi's contributions to Donkey Kong Country 1 are just like, they're great.
I am.
One thing you should listen to though is there is a soundtrack for a baseball game that she made.
On Super Nintendo, yes.
Yes, which is really good.
Same year as this one, and we did look at it, and it's kind of interesting because like
it also has like a really good atmosphere for a Super Nintendo
game. One thing Evelyn Novakovic did that people really don't give her credit for. It's the
Sound
sound design in
yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah,
You know all the sound effects and shit in that
noisemaker.
game? That's like half of that game's identity.
But a good sound designer. She said herself in an interview that she was more into making sounds than music, really.
So anyway,
kinda interesting.
this baseball game, like Kenny Griffin or something, I don't remember what it was called. Like it's not really a soundtrack as much as it's just like
there are a few songs.
Soundscapes.
Yeah,
it's really
exactly.
interesting.
Like it's the soundscape of a baseball stadium, basically.
Yeah.
But there are some songs, and they're really good. Awesome. So yeah, I have no idea Nintendo licensed DK property for math games. No, it was on the NES actually, not the PC. I think they made it themselves. Even.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
Like this is early NES. Like I can't imagine they outsourced it because like.
God jul, Sneaking. God jul. God jul.
God jul.
God jul.
Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run. That's the one.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run. That's the one. You should listen to that one because it's really interesting. It's not necessarily
It's not something you wag your finger towards. Like
it's not much a lot of soundtrack, you know. There's a bunch of soundscapes, like Kiki said, but it's really good for a Super Nintendo game, and I think it shows her skills really well.
it's also one of those rare games.
It
One
is
of the-
Donkey Kong December, by the way. It is.
That's also one of those the last, you know, like shovelware rare games where it's just like, wait, they that? It's like Beetlejuice or some shit.
They did
The
so many of
Jeopardy
those, and people
games
don't
on,
even
like,
know about
Nintendo
it.
Entertainment System.
Isn't that kind
Me
of
and a friend
interesting?
played a bunch of those back 10 years ago.
They
now.
made
Fuck.
so many of the LGN like movie tie-in games.
Yeah. But actually, the rare Jeopardy games are kind of fun. Because
one?
it's Jeopardy. It's just like,
Oh,
that's why
Jeopardy!
it's fun.
Fuck. By the way, shout out to the Bonk free CD soundtrack. Great stuff. I bet. Kiddy Kong Christmas. Oh, by the way, shout out to Kiddy Kong Facts.
Yeah.
Who sadly couldn't be here today.
So our special message to Kiddy Kong Facts is may the new year bring you lots of Kiddy Kong and Mario movies.
Yeah. Fuck. My god. The Donkey Kong. I forgot about Atois. She's here too. She's also here. Of course she is. She's a little goober. She's a little goober. Oh, very nice. Ah. What a pleasant little game. I love these ones as well. I think every time people compare the soundtracks for this one and the previous ones, they always hone in on fucking Stilt Village, the first song in the game. And then they hold there, and that's it. And they're like,
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm
but
gonna
like
make
it's
wait,
in one.
I'm gonna make the argument, and that's because
make it an argument.
it's the first level. So like the first two games have David Wise tracks.
Yeah, I know.
Which have this thing about building instrumentation. You know, you're adding layers to it to build something.
Yeah.
This is just another vibe, and
It is a
like
different vibe,
I'm not too into comparing them from that angle.
No.
I think it's
kind of.
a bit strange because
It doesn't really matter, but it's just funny how that's what always gets compared with, like, it's Stilt Village, and then it stops. There's nothing more. It's Funky Kong Mathematics Day. Yeah. I just had a crazy idea. Why not make a cover of All I Want for Christmas, but with the DK rappers singing?
that's gotta be made. It's gotta be something that
Someone has to have made that. Funky Kong. Funky Kong's anal beats.
Speaking of the DK rap,
Yeah?
we did listen to.
You just blew past that, what I said. You just ignored it. You're like,
whatever.
That's normal.
Speaking of the DK rap and the Celeste soundtrack, we listened to Resurrections earlier because it just kind of came on.
Yeah.
And I started ad-libbing the DK rap into it. Like the part where go, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. It kind of fits.
Yeah. You didn't kill. There's one over there. You don't need to take that one. There's one over there. I said there was one on the left. What are you doing? Where are you going back?
You're putting your fucking hand.
But why are you going back? I said there was one to the left.
I didn't know that.
But I told you.
Mom.
I told you 5
Oh, look what I found.
Fucking dying. Oh. Do you believe there is a wrong way to play a game? Like if you customize the toit to look absurd, if you might ruin the emotional punch? I don't think so.
No,
like
you can actually print out a version of a toit that's just white.
I would
like
say
empty.
Okay.
Because they want you to print on her yourself.
So this is pretty interesting because I think there is probably for lack of a better word, there is probably a wrong way to play some video games, as in ways that that actively make you not have fun. For example, I think
I guess it's
I wouldn't say probably, but it's probably wrong to say wrong.
It's a matter of words, yeah.
I think though that like there are ways that you can play a video game that actually just makes it a worse experience for you, that you can fix by learning how the developers wanted you to play it, or like if you find a way around it that makes it fun for you.
Not resisting the game. I think we have talked about with Tearaway that like there is a way of playing Tearaway in a way that probably takes away the emotional punch.
Yeah,
and that would be to just kind of ignore the creative parts, or maybe just draw dicks.
Yeah, like
because if Atoi's picture book theoretically is filled with dicks.
I kind of think that.
I think that would be weird.
So what it probably is then is, of course, that if you play, if you play Tearaway and you don't engage with the what are they called? Like the building mechanics, like the creative parts, then I think you would lose something. I like it wouldn't necessarily be you playing it wrong, but I think you probably would have lost something.
I still think you get most of the games still, because the game is presenting all
maybe
this to
maybe
you.
In the end you would feel a bit silly for drawing dicks.
Yeah, I think that's probably what would happen. Maybe we would feel a bit regretful.
Yeah, because you kind of ruined a moment for yourself. Like,
I'm extra reliant on Dixie. Gamer laws establishes cheating. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Kiddy Kong.
Kiki is yeah, exactly. It's not. It's cheating. I like to play as Kiddy Kong as well, because I think it feels really nice to play.
A chunky boy.
He's a chunky boy, and
he is literally a chunky boy because his brother is chunky.
His brother is
part of the chunky family. Well, I guess it's still the Kong family.
Yeah, but he's a chunky boy. He's the chunky of the bunch.
You know him well.
You know him well. If you play with dicks, you are playing it wrong.
Now you're playing with power.
Like penis power.
Now playing with super dicks.
Now you're playing with penis power.
Should I think have had the barrel here now?
Like, yeah. So that's probably our take anyway. Like I don't think it's necessarily correct to say that you can play a video game wrong. But there are probably ways that you can play a video game that's detrimental to your enjoyment. Like, I've seen some people say, for example, that there is genuinely an argument I've seen where they're like, I'm so gamer brained. Like, that's basically what they're saying. Yeah. So basically, like, he's like, I am a gamer, so I've been trained so hard to be this gamer brained person that I have to take the path of least resistance,
Yeah.
even if it's super
if the game
boring.
is helping me and, having
and it's
assist
like,
modes and everything.
and it's like he knows that it makes it boring for him, but still,
I love that you're
he
saying
has
he.
to do
I know
it.
who you're talking about.
Well, who else would it be? Whatever. No, but you know what I mean. Of course, it's a gamer boy.
I'm talking about a specific person. I know who
But
you're
anyway,
talking about.
the whole point anyway is I find that a bit silly that like you know why and how you're actively making it worse for yourself, and you're like, I could stop doing this and it would be more fun, but I won't because my gamer brain is so big that I I know it's so.
I guess it's something game developers just have to contend with that play. That's a thing, right? That players will optimize out the fun of games.
Yeah, they will. But I mean, like, if you're aware of it, because most people aren't always aware of it, and I think
it's
like
a hard thing because I guess some people just will do that.
yeah,
without
but like I'm
it.
saying, at least if you find it boring, then maybe you should rethink. And like try to make it more fun for you. It's like if Pokemon is too easy for you, then you make a Nuzlocke run or something. You know, you kind of can make your own fun if you and don't follow the path of least resistance. Gosh darn, would if everyone was so gamer brained about Pokemon, for example, they would just like, I need to min-max my Pokemon for every step I take here, so it gets really easy. That's why Pokemon is boring now. But I don't think most people play it like that. I think a lot of people just choose the ones they like and, you know, all that stuff. Because it's more fun. If you aren't having fun, you're playing the game wrong. That's how I feel largely overall. Maybe.
So basically, every time you play a game you don't like,
Yeah,
you're
every
not having
time
fun, you're just playing it wrong. That's a good philosophy because I guess there's something to that. There's a secret there.
I think you can see it sometimes though, like just the idea that some people are having a bad time.
Kitty Kong? What the fuck? There we go.
But you know what I mean. Like you can see some people sometimes playing video games and they're having a really bad time, and you're like, you can fix that by being a bit. You should take Dixie instead.
Take the dicks.
Take the dicks. But you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be too specific about things either. You know, it's not a hard science or anything. I just think sometimes people could use to take a step back and do their best to enjoy something. Whoa! She's fucking going. You kind of fucked up there.
Where's Dixie? Did she die?
I think she died.
Kill her.
She didn't even make a sound when she died. That's brilliant, Kiki. You killed her. Do you need her?
I'm not sure. Have I played 2 bonus levels?
Also, I just like saying gamer brained because it's really funny.
The gamer brain.
Because there is a particular kind of sentiment.
You did say it in the last one. The gamer brain's.
Yeah, the gamer brain's urge to press X to jump.
Yeah.
Because there are those funny moments, right, where you're like, this is just like what I've been trained for. This is what I have been trained for this moment. The gamer
Dicks out
mind.
for Donkey Kong.
Yeah, dicks out for Dixie Kong.
Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong.
Girl dicks out for Dixie Kong.
Yeah.
I agree.
We have gotten comments on
it's
the
really funny because
Country 3 video about where we said Dixie Kong is trans.
Yeah, and there have been
Some people are angry about that.
several people who have said no, she's not trans, and it's like, dude, why are you here? Like I find it so funny that there are some people who are so averse to fun, like me just making a little bit of a goof, like just having a bit of fun,
And they're like, actually, no fun allowed.
It's like, dude, why are you trying to fucking correct me? Do you think I'm fucking stupid? It's just really funny. It's like, why are you explaining to me that Dixie Kong is not trans? I'm having fun, dude. I can say that she's trans if I want. I'm just having a bit of fun, you fucking nerd. It's just really funny every time because you can just say, no, actually, she's really trans. And then they get super mad about it. Because actually, if you look at the fucking manuals, you know, they go so fucking hard. And you're like, what is wrong with you, dude? I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun. It's like we put that thing early in the video to get people like you to comment. So that we get comments on our video and it boosts up into the atmosphere. Dude. Like you're fucking... You're failing. It's just funny. And no fun allowed. If you have fun, you're playing the game wrong. Terminal gamer brain. I'm gonna keep saying gamer brain because I think gamer brain is just a great term.
Yeah, you aren't showing any signs of stopping.
No, I will never stop. It's really funny. It's super funny to me. Like, it's just like, you can say that and some, you know that some people will just be really angry about it. Like, unreasonably so. Where it's like, no, actually, you're discriminating against my gamer personality.
Calling us gamers is eugenics.
Yeah, calling us gamers is eugenics. The manual says she was born with a vagina, says Maddie. It says in the manual. Yes, exactly. It says like, biology of Dixie Kong. She has a fucking pussy, okay? Don't fucking say anything else.
I'm imagining like the manual for Donkey Kong Country 3. There's explaining what Dixie is, a woman.
It says, you know, there is this one, species, monkey, like height, and then there's like likes, and then genitals, vagina, manual by J.K. Rowling. Yeah.
Jag tycker du är tillräckligt seriös. Man ska vara seriös.
Yes, exactly. I think I got that fucking thing on Twitter once.
That's Swedish for you. I don't think you're serious.
Yeah,
enough.
I don't think you're serious enough. You should be serious. These streams feels like Q&A sometimes with all the questions asked. I think that's nice.
Good because then we have something to talk about.
I think that's nice, and I hope people enjoy it.
Don't be afraid to ask us.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Ask us anything. We love that stuff. Leave a comment on our fucking videos. Oh man, Rowling must be so steamed because of Scotland's Gender Recognition Act right now. We stand a First Minister. Yeah, fuck. You know, we don't talk a lot about J.K. Rowling because it's just a bit of a hassle. We made a video about her once, and what's really funny about that one is that I think it's just like trying to explain to a very particular kind of person what is going on. So if you don't use any mean words.
We're using a lot of
Super Mario to explain why she's evil. She's Bowser, you see. And that's just funny. That's just funny to me. Yeah, you can only pick up 2 at a time.
How'd I?
But yeah, we don't talk about her much because it's just a fucking bother. Like she's just an asshole. Like she's a complete fucking dickhead, millionaire fucking ballsack. That's what she is.
A millionaire ballsack.
Yeah, but she is. That's just the truth. Like it's a fucking shithead. Like how can you be so fucking mad? Fucking
Monkeys
old and
might
billionaire.
Be able to make barrel airplanes, cannons, and rockets with sex changes. I would love if they made a new Donkey Kong Country game and Funky just has a sexual reassignment clinic.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. there's some data to support that this level was originally gonna be Lightning Lookout, but it was probably too hard for this early in the game. That's possible. It has the same
assets.
Yeah, the same assets and everything. So it's not impossible. I believe that. Billionaire. That's the harshest thing you can say to anyone. Like that's just a fucking
Shut up,
the biggest
you
thing.
fucking billionaire.
Yeah, you fucking billionaire. You fucking piece of shit.
Discontent that you're not fucking wiping your ass with money or some shit. Go fuck yourself.
Eat a big bag of fucking money.
What the fuck am I completely forgot about this one. How am I not allowed to have 3 barrels?
We have a lot of lives actually. That's pretty cool. But really though, no,
I'm gonna do the
yeah. But what are you doing?
I wanna.
Yeah, she's just some asshole who lives in a castle on her pile of money and snipes at marginalized people.
Can you imagine being
like,
that rich, living in a fucking castle and then being so petty? Like, come on.
Like, I think that's the problem. If you are a billionaire, you just don't have anyone saying anything against you ever. So you just become a bit of a fucking asshole. Like, what else are you gonna do? You're just sitting there on your piles of money and you're fucking shoving them up your ass because you have a really boring fucking life. Really fucking boring. Hello everyone, it's me, AK Rowling. I'm a fucking asshole. Like, what else are you gonna do with your time except fucking be a
Scrooge McDuck is just a mythological character though. Like, as in a billionaire who made his fortune through hard work.
But he's also an asshole. Like, he pays his fucking...
He's an asshole, yeah. That's true.
The funny thing is that he pays Donald Duck. Like, seriously, pennies. Not even that. He like, an hour.
I guess...
It's his fucking... It's his
Remember,
family. And he's like, nah.
Donald Duck is like the lone heir of this entire fortune.
No, but he's not. He always gets fucking...
Wait. So basic and Scrooge McDuck is employing him.
Yes.
There's some heavy nepotism going on there. And I guess Scrooge McDuck is just like, dude, you're gonna inherit all of this shit. And I'm like 100 years old or some shit.
Yeah.
So maybe Scrooge McDuck is just like, I'm paying you pennies now because you're gonna get all the shit anyway.
But that's not nice. He has to live now. If he doesn't live
Donald
to that
Duck
point...
in the future is gonna be so fucking
Why did
rich.
you pick this again? Why are you doing this level again? I don't get it.
I died.
Yeah, but what the fuck are you doing? Though I would assume Joanne also has a bank vault converted into a swimming pool filled with gold coins. Yeah, probably. She's like, ha, hey, this is my Gringotts. And then she has like...
She has little goblins working
yeah,
for her.
and no one's there. Like, it's just... She's just there and no one... She turns around and she's like, look at all this money, and no one's there to say anything. She's just like,
hello.
But yeah, she probably has a little Gringotts where she has a bunch of fucking racist stereotypes working for her. She's like, ha! I made it myself!
Through genetic engineering.
Yeah, fucking hell. What a fuck. The only good billionaire is a fictional one. I think so. Maybe that's probably the only ones that are actually portrayed like they could actually be good people.
The thing is that they're usually portrayed by people who aren't billionaires.
Yeah, which is weird. But also,
so you apply like logic to what they would do with that money.
Yeah. Where does the MacDuck fortune come from anyway? Colonialism? Yes, partly.
Yeah, partly that is a thing.
But the thing is that there is an entire fucking collection of books where all of that is explained, basically.
You mean the Don Rosa one?
Yeah, the Don Rosa ones.
The thing with that also is that it's all based on Carl Barks comics, and there is a really early one when Carl Barks was just kind of figuring out who the fuck Scrooge McDuck was. That where he's being followed by Bombi the Zombie, which is
right.
you know, like a racial character. It's a really old one, and it just heavily implies, maybe not even implies, maybe just overtly. It's been so long since I read that one. But like
you don't get both, no.
Basically, Scrooge McDuck did colonialism. That's, you know.
Yeah, of course. One time he fills an entire lost civilization with bottle caps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just what he does.
Because he's an asshole. He introduces capitalism into this lost nation, basically. And by mistake, by the way. He doesn't do it
a lot of the
purpose.
old Karl Barks comics are really funny in that way. You know, I read them as a kid and I didn't really get them.
Yeah.
There was fun adventure things, but then you go back and it's like, oh shit, that's... He everyone's just asking him for shit all the time. He just feels run dry. So he just goes to the only place in the world that doesn't have money.
The thing is that it's also that, but he has some kind of
stress medication.
Stress medication because he's feeling stressed out about money all the time.
And the stress medication is bottles of some
soda,
drink with a bottle cap, and basically the bottle caps end up becoming currency, and he introduces capitalism to them, and then he used airplanes drops like a billion bottle caps there or something. I think that was a mistake.
I'm not entirely sure.
He just exaggerates it,
and then basically so the money becomes worth nothing. Like the bottle caps are now worth nothing, so they just have it's inflation. You see. And
there's also another comic. It's really strange, you know, because they're usually adventure comics when it's Scrooge McDuck.
But sometimes.
So this one in particular, they're going to Atlantis. It's like one of the 3 ones where you go to a different Atlantis. And the setup for them going there is Scrooge McDuck is just showing Donald Duck that he can make a shit ton of money of like a penny. So he just sends, like writes a letter in the newspaper or something, which is like, I will pay $1 for a penny from this year or something, and he just gets a bunch of pennies.
Yes, he has all of them
in the mail. So he has all of them. Airplane drops all of them into the ocean.
Yeah,
and keeps one and sells it because it's so rare.
It's just silly.
So
basically, he's just insider fucking trading.
Yeah, and then it turns out that the airplane dumped it all over Atlantis.
I need to read some of these. You ever think about how helpful Speedwagon Foundation was created by a crime lord thief with a flying knife hat? I don't remember. Wait, what is this one? Maybe this is flying over my head for some reason. In this game, weirdos in castles with K initials who give trans girls a hard time end up getting an egg dropped on them by God. Yes, it's true. This is the trans-positive game. Even if it's really funny too when people try to explain that Dixie Kong isn't trans, because like there are as little evidence that she is that she is cis as there are that she is trans.
Well, as we say in the video also, gender is performed in the Donkey Kong world.
It is. It's not really that important, like in the end. But like, I mean, come on. Like I think it's kind of interesting, isn't it? When taking it for granted.
When I do this one, I never got the hang of this one.
I always
forget the ubiquity of Scrooge McDuck comics in Europe. They're really huge.
It's not just Scrooge McDuck. It's more Donald Duck
as well. Well, but the Scrooge ones are also really popular because like they're basically different genres, and Scrooge one is just like Indiana Jones adventure stuff.
Fuck. I always forget that. I should have changed to Dixie instead, because that would have made it easier. So hopefully I don't fuck up.
The background in this level is a lot simpler than in other levels because the layer 2 is reserved for the feet of Eric.
The what?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, what do you mean?
The feet of the spider.
Oh, fuck.
Is one of the background layers.
That makes
sense.
sense.
That's why this one is simpler. It's just one backdrop, but it looks nice still.
It
and
does.
I do think maybe it makes it more readable when it's a boss. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe it's just a limitation. Did you miss anything funny? Where were we when your computer crashed?
Wait, whose computer crashed?
Psychic paranoia.
Fuck! Blah! Bloopers! Woo!
Whoa!
A boobas! I don't like this part because
You can just stand in the corner, right, and not
Fuck!
get hurt, and then you
but
hold it
this
above your
one
head.
is a
You
bit.
can. This one can be really sheathed.
Yeah, but
Easy, if you know what you're doing.
Ooh.
I think.
there we go.
There we go.
Slap up!
Get the fucking.
I got it.
plaster.
I don't know what you missed. You probably didn't miss anything. That's really good information
You
though
have
about
the
Eric.
fucking Julmust.
The fucking
Get my
the
fucking
fucking
Julmust.
Julmust.
Get my fucking Julmust. If you're ever in
Why are you taking
in
it
a
so high up?
Swedish
So high up?
import situation, try Julmust. It's fine.
It's not good.
It's fine.
It's pretty bad. Anyway. So yeah. Christmas time. Jessica! She's in here. Hey, goober. Yeah, baby. I love my little baby. She's in the tvättkorg.
Enemy or animal body.
Whose? Which one?
Smaller spiders in the previous level were called nids.
Ah.
Yeah, or the enemy or animal body.
I think they're
Where are they
animal
listed?
body.
This is the DK wine question. We should
Yeah.
have like a whole. They should have a. We should guess them. They should have a whole episode just being like.
We should guess them on a stream sometime. We should have more guests on the streams in general.
We should.
Because we have probably some fun people to
Wait, do I pick the wrong one? Fuck.
just, all our friends are gonna have to come to us and say if they wanna be on a stream.
Yeah, clip this.
Wait, yeah, dude. Did Funky Kong get an apprenticeship in shipbuilding between the events of DKC 2 and 3? I don't think he needs that because he's just a monkey who does things. Like he built a plane in the first one. I don't think he needs any, like, I think he just does it. He doesn't give a shit. He'll just fucking, he'll fucking build whatever he wants. He's a cool dude, bruh. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? So basically, Funky Kong is Frankie from One Piece.
Yeah.
He's probably drinking.
I'll have
cola
to
and going,
ring up
"Super!"
the signing for. We've seen a lot of his videos now recently. It's just kind of funny.
Donkey Kong December,
It's
one
just-
every day.
Yeah, but it's like one every day. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all that.
Too much Donkey Kong.
I think that was. I think that the only thing I remember also from that, because there were so many ones, is that I didn't agree with his assessment of the fucking TKC free level where you have to jump on the waterfalls. I think that was him. I'm not entirely
That's
sure.
their signing for you.
Yeah. Wrong.
Don't
Wrong.
agree.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Wrong. That's one time when someone played it wrong.
Which word? What is that? That's a snow world, right?
No,
we should
it's
rush there. No, it's the snow world. It's the snow world.
Which one?
That level.
No, yeah, it's in the snow world, I think, but it's a waterfall level. Anyway, wrong.
We should get there.
You
and be
clearly bad at the game.
Shout out. This
Shout
is a
out
call
to
out
this-
post.
Shout out to the signing for.
wrong about Donkey Kong Country Free.
We're starting a beef right now.
We starting beef. I think that would be like the. I don't think that's possible. We're too nice.
That's just the thing. Where like we were starting beef with someone, and it's just being like, "But I like this level in Donkey Kong."
Yeah. What the fuck, dude? Like. I'm sorry. D4 has been fact-checked by 2 DKC free patrons. Yes, exactly. I like the D4 also for short. It's designed for. Hey.
Oh, I thought it was a dice. It was just like, what are you talking
it's
about?
It's just funny. So we're the Donkey Kong Country free patrons.
Is this some
if I
Metal
were
Solid
the
thing?
owls, I'd simply fly closer and shoot the Kongs point blank. Bad game design. This is what I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck? DKC free. Such a downgrade.
Why don't the owls just kill you?
Why doesn't the owls just get...
What the fuck? This doesn't make any sense.
They have no combat practical efficiency.
What the fuck? Why does the... Why do the bees have razor blades on them? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Where's this Sonic the Hedgehog?
What the fuck? Why did I become a spider? What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Why did you become Irate Gamer?
I love Irate Gamer. He's such a fucking goofball. Like, that's the funniest fucking guy ever. And not for the reasons, like, not for real, like... Not for intentional reasons.
No.
He's just a funny guy.
Also, he is...
What the heck?
Just for clarity, Irate Gamer has gone mask off recently, or I mean, maybe not recently.
I think he's just kind of a bit of a klutz. I don't think he particularly knows exactly what he's fucking talking about. I think he's just like, yeah, I think a bit of.
He was really upset about woke shit or something.
Yeah, but I don't think. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think that he, in particular, is really super invested in
I'm
it.
saying it right now.
I just think he's a bit of a weirdo.
Trans.
Dixie is canonically trans, and which gives her spider powers.
That's why Spider-Man is also trans.
Yeah, yes. Trans spider.
Yeah.
Animal transformation barrels.
They must have been on drugs when they made this game.
Wow.
Ludonarrative dissonance with these owls. Clearly playing the wrong version. GBA is the definitive version. Yeah.
Don't you want to play Pacifica? The water level world?
I really don't like the Game Boy Advance version. It looks so watered, like, you know, washed out. The colors and
it's just the GBA.
And I don't enjoy the soundtrack as much. And I
should play it.
You should play it.
I have a flashcard modified Game Advance with a backlit screen in my next to my bed.
Oh, please don't hurt your throat for the joke. Oh, I have to. Like, what else am I gonna do? Like, I have to do the voice. It's just really funny.
Transparency is over. You can never make the voice again.
I can never make the voice again. Damn it. I've lost. Drink some water. Your voice is needed for content. Damn, that's so fucking sad though. If you think about it. I guess. What are you doing? Why did you kill yourself?
Do you think I did it intentionally?
Yes. I think so. Why can't people just admit the SNES had better graphics overall than GBA? Not comparable, in my opinion. Like, it all depends. They're very different systems. Like, the GBA is technically a bit stronger, I think. From certain perspectives, of course.
Yeah, it's not clear cut.
Sound is not as good, of course. We have the people made their games a bit washed out to fit on the screen.
The difference in resolution.
Yeah,
as well.
of course that too.
Although Game of Thrones is like wider.
Yeah,
I don't
it is.
really remember.
But the Game Boy Advance is just a cool machine. I don't think there needs to be a comparison between the two, except for like, you know, them releasing some Super Nintendo games. But I don't think there needs to be a comparison.
I think in general, every Super Nintendo port is probably...
They're pretty good.
Just fine.
They're pretty good.
The original,
they are.
Although the port is fine as well.
Ah, yes, graphics. It's not... The GBA is not really just a portable SNES. It's a bit oversimplified. But I would say, though, like, it's just a nice handheld to have a console that can do comparable things to the Super Nintendo. I think that's cool. I played Super Mario World and Yoshi's Island, for example, the first time on Game Boy Advance.
I did that with Link to the Past.
And A Link to the Past. I also played that one first.
I don't think
that one. So it was just a nice way.
There was any other Super Nintendo game I first played on Game Boy Advance.
It was a nice way to experience those games for the first time. As well, kind of gave you a little.
We're both too young to have had a Super Nintendo. Well, I
could have.
I had a Mega Drive.
I had friends who had Super Nintendo.
Although that was like when the Saturn was already out.
I remember playing this game particularly at a friend's place.
I had a friend who had a Super Nintendo as well, but that was also like in '97. So like that was
a bit late.
Yeah.
I got a PlayStation in 97, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Whenever Croc was actually out.
Also 97.
Yeah, so that was probably it. 97, 98 probably. But I think it was 97. So that was my first console I owned myself, actually. So that's cool. I go to my grave defending Tecmo's RPG Secret of the Stars, the shittiest graphics compatible game on SNES. I've never heard of it. I should look it up. I really tend to like the sprite work from GBA games overall, like say Wario Land 4. That one is gorgeous. But that's really funny though, because it uses the same engine that Metroid Fusion would use.
Yeah.
And you can see it, and it's so nice. A similar team, of course, who made it as well. It was just really good, right? Like that's
another really nice looking Game of Advance game is Four Swords and Minish Cap. They both kind of use the same graphics, and I think Four Swords is usually forgotten in that mix, so I'm mentioning it as well.
Yeah. The SNES had Mario is Missing, checkmate gamers. We got PlayStation to play Croc. We didn't really get it for that, but like that was the first game that they gave to me. I got it either for, I think it was just either a birthday present or a Christmas present, but I'm not entirely sure actually what it was.
Well, if it was 97, it would have been a Christmas present.
It probably was.
Your birthday is in August, and that game came out in like.
Yeah, then it probably was.
Autumn.
If it's not 98.
The year after, yeah. But you said you got Spyro.
I should ask. I never got Spyro. I got Spyro 2.
Oh, you got Spyro 2. Okay, then maybe it was
never Spyro. I borrowed it from a friend.
Like,
though,
were you in school? Maybe you can just have something
I don't
like that as
remember. Like, it's just a bit of a blur. I know I got my Game Boy Color at Christmas.
That was 98.
Yeah.
So maybe you got...
Yeah, then it's probably correct. 97.
Yeah, because you probably didn't get both the same year.
Because... No, wait. My Game Boy Color, basically... my Game Boy Color I got with Pokemon Crystal. So it can't be...
Yeah, that must have been really...
Yeah, that must have been 2001 or something. Yeah. Maybe. It was the Pikachu Game Boy Color with that one. The GBA had Wario Land, so like no contest. No. It's the weirdest coincidence. Everything from when I was a kid was great. Now that I'm an adult, everything is bad.
That's just how it works.
That's just capitalism. The sprite work in Superstar Saga isn't always perfect, but man, it's powerful.
Oh, yeah.
I think there are a lot of.
I've actually never played any of the Mario and Luigi games.
They're
I keep
really good.
forgetting they even exist.
A lot of the Game Boy Advance games looked really good in general. I think there were a lot of different vibes to them, like in general.
I think kind of had sprite art down.
Yeah, they did. Like they just had a way of capturing mood and stuff with the.
Also, I think one of the benefits of the Game Boy games in general, sprite art, is that like since you're playing on a small screen that they couldn't just assume was backlit because the first model, of course, was not.
Yeah.
They needed to make them very clear and readable, and I think that was beneficial for his making.
I think the ones that made
really
it
nice looking.
The ones that did that best was Wario.
Why am I so?
I don't know why you're doing this. I think Wario Land 4, I mean, and Metroid Fusion are probably the best games that look like this.
You're doing this now.
We have a lot of things.
Yes.
I got the OG Game Boy and Donkey Kong Land back in the day, and man, it was just dog shit to play. I like those. I think it's fun.
Metroid Fusion does a spectacular job with creepy mood setting, despite the needed to have bright backgrounds. People could actually.
Yeah, absolutely. That just goes to
really
show.
Clever thing. I never thought about that, but yeah, it's all like very
I'm
lit
sitting
up
too close.
environments.
Kiki, that's why I'm not gonna be able to make this. I'm too close to the screen.
Got OG Game Boy Donkey Kong Land back in the day, man. It was just dog shit to play.
Oh. Kiki, I'm sitting too close.
Donkey Kong Land is one of those games that, like, when I was a kid, it was the coolest shit ever.
Of course
to
it was.
play Donkey Kong
on a
Country, land, on a Game Boy. It's just like, what magic is this? And then they made Donkey Kong Country, the Game Boy Color one, which was in color, and it was just like, it was exactly the same as the Super Nintendo one.
Exactly.
It was exactly.
exactly.
And then you're looking back, and it's like, oh no. Nintendo of America, they have on display an OG Game Boy that was bombed out in the Gulf War and it still works. Yep, I've seen it. It's
what the fuck?
Game Boy. Do you think it's fun to play on that one? Like the melted plastic buttons.
It's not even like obviously. I have a hard time believing that it actually works.
Under the pixel art. Yeah, go ahead. Very slippery.
Pixel art? What did I say?
It's not use the stage. It's hard.
No, it's not. It's not even hard. I'm just sitting too close. My eyes are fucking burning.
Mario Luigi games are good. They also feel a lot different as turn-based RPG compared to Paper Mario. I played like 2 Paper Mario games, and like I am.
Oh no, this one.
Fuck! I just
this one
played
sucks. I hate this one.
Any of the Mario RPGs, like barely any. Like Paper Mario is more about strategy. Mario Luigi is more about action.
Why is this one so fucking hard?
It's
Why is this part? It's not even. Yeah, but I'm not even. I never had problem with this one. Like, why is
a
it
real
doing
hardcore
this?
game is at an appropriate 3 feet from the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Get closer, bitch.
Fuck. This is just annoying. I'm
the
fucking
pretty
a million years
game is
old.
King of Swing. That's true. That's that one looks real nice. I like how that one looks. I guess that one was just like very unfortunately placed in a time where people were just like, is this what Donkey Kong is now?
Donkey
one of those,
Kong! How about Donkey Kong?
Spin-off games that are they're nice, but it hasn't much activity on the main series front.
There?
You can just jump over.
How?
It's you just run.
No.
Maybe you throw it.
Crank.
Kind of got me there of like handheld and console games being 2 separate things now that I've switched them.
I'm pretty happy about it not.
Well,
being
you know,
that,
it's both good and bad. It's something that we probably will look at it as just like cool now with the Switch.
Although
because it still feels kind of impressive, and I kind of like it. But yeah, I think with time you will kind of notice that the Rift will.
I think what people need to
more.
do though is just get a modded Game Boy Color and Advance, and just get a flash card for that, because like if you have that, you're not gonna care about the fact that they don't exist anymore, because you haven't played all of those games. I promise you, there are a lot of games.
The Grinch on GBC's pixel art is way better than it should be. Beautiful cutscenes for a game that only had like 3 months to sell. I've never even heard about the Grinch on Game Boy Color. Is that like the Jim Carrey movie Grinch?
Donkey Kong is a game where you have rabbit friends and you throw banana boomerangs. Which one is this? It's really strange to sell a Christmas game, by the way. Because you release it in, let's say, October maybe, or
but
November, and then you're like, fuck, gotta fucking sell it quick.
But that's what people do. The big publishers, they're like, here's the new Assassin's Creed, and it's only really selling for the holidays, and then it's like on sale. It's not that far-fetched to make it a Christmas theme, because who gives a shit? It's just gonna sell for the holidays, and then needs to be a bargain bin thing.
Oh, the Mario and Rabbids DLC, I didn't even remember that happened. Damn. I have a really nice modded Game Boy. It rocks. It's the best one. I've been playing Wario Land 2.
Did you like the first one?
I liked the first one a lot.
You hadn't played any of them, so I told you to play them. You played the first one.
I played the first one, and I really liked it. First, I didn't like it that much, but then I took all of the treasures in the first one, and I really liked it. And then I played the second one, and it just doesn't, like, it's almost a bit too different from that. I'm like, I guess
kind of
it's
weird
fine.
because like Warland 2 is like how I imagine Warland to be. That's like the definitive Warland game for me.
Yeah, I get that. But, like,
and so I was surprised to see that you like didn't really vibe with it.
I just find it to be a bit annoying. Like it's one of those games where I should be fine with.
So like,
how
are you annoyed
it
at
plays.
the transformations or like?
The transformations is fine, but it's like, it feels like you're just being fucking darted around. Like, you know, the enemies are just like just fucking punching you in the a-hole all the time. Like, it's just a bit annoying when you're being like pushed around like a little motherfucker. Like a bit, and then like they throw something at you, and oh fuck, now you fall down, and then you fall down. And you get back, and you're like, okay, and then they throw it again at you, and then you fall down, and you get back up again, and then you get the thing again, and it's like, oh, now you're fucking big, so now you move really slowly, and then you're like, oh fuck, okay then, and then you move back again, and then oh, suddenly you're fucking big again. No, fuck my asshole. Like, they just keep doing it, and they put them in these small fucking boxed rooms, where it's like, ha, jump over, you fuck.
You're gonna hate the third one.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate the third one.
You're gonna hate it.
Probably. It's not that I wouldn't say that I hate it or dislike it. It's just a bit annoying. I think, like, I don't know what they should have done. But, like, fuck. I just don't find that very fun when a lot of the power-ups...
Like, the fourth one, because that one is...
But, like, you know, it's just that a lot of the power-ups are just so fucking slow. It's like, they just, you know, you become a zombie, and then it's like, oh, and then you're a zombie for like 5 million years. And then you get drunk, and it's like, yeah, fuck you, you fucking ball sack. You wanted to roll into that fucking thing? Yeah, well, suck my dick, you fucking bastard.
It's so violent.
Yeah, but it hates me. The game is a fucking ballsack. I have an analog pocket now, and I adore it. I was gonna get one of those, but I got a modded Game Boy Color instead.
You should probably save.
Because it's just nice, you know, with those what is it called? IPL screens? These nice fucking screens that are lit up and all
But
that
you have
stuff.
it, like...
It's right here.
I have mine there, you can show that one.
Here it is. The Game Boy.
It's been painted as well to look like the Space World...
demo unit.
Yeah.
But like it has a really nice screen, you see? Different levels of light as well. So that's just super nice. I was gonna get an analog pocket, but then I was like, fuck it. I got a regular Game Boy instead. A Game Boy Color. It just seemed a bit clunky to me. The shoulder buttons, for example. But there was a semi-recent
Psychic Paranoia is completely on point here. Obviously, Warriors Woods is a definitive Warrior experience.
Yeah.
Unironically, one of the best puzzle games ever made.
We're gonna talk about that soon, actually, which is really funny. I'm not gonna say more.
Soonish, not the next video.
No, not the next.
But yeah,
video.
and like Warriors Woods is one of those games. I played it first when I was 12 in Animal Crossing, and for me, Warriors Woods was better than Animal Crossing.
Oh my god!
So I booted up Warriors Woods, Animal Crossing, to go into my house.
Yeah.
Filled with cockroaches and my town filled with weed because I was just playing Warriors Woods.
That feels like anyway. I was gonna say, for context, you're a puzzle gamer.
Yeah.
You love puzzle games. You're a puzzle game expert.
One of the reasons I really
we
like
haven't shown that yet, I think, in any videos, but we're getting to it. We have
like
decided
the
at some point. We have decided at some point we're gonna make the puzzle game video. That is just gonna be a fucking comprehensive ass video about puzzle games.
Before Transparency, I did videos on puzzle games in Swedish though. They were short and just kind of like little retrospectives. Not that grand in scope. I think like the Puzzle League Panel Upon one was the only one that sort of approached Transparency level.
Yeah. But I think that can be interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What I was gonna say anyway about Warriors Woods, by the way, was that like, so I started playing that when I was 12, and it took me years to really get the hang of it. That's why I think a lot of people just kind of dismiss it quickly because it's a bit complex, but it's really cool when you learn
You
it.
died. Which one? What were you talking about?
Warriors Woods.
Oh yeah. Sounds like my transformation so far. Obviously, Warriors Woods is exactly. I like that the pixel remasters of Final Fantasy 1 through 6 are coming to consoles, but I already arguably have the best versions on the PSP for DS and 4 and 5 and 6 for ROM. I'm just a bit miffed about the pixel remasters, that they're not just the originals. Like, I'm really fucking pissed off that they just keep doing the fucking ugly ass text boxes and shit. Like, what's up with that? Why are Square so fucking like averse to making something that looks nice? They're like, nah, fuck that.
Square is the most baffling
They're just
game
fucking
publisher
weird.
to me because they are like
they're
simultaneously making really nice re-releases and remakes and shit, and really
shitty
annoying ones.
Yeah, it's just fucking.
It's like
weird
they have
to me.
no communication between the departments or something.
Like,
I don't know what's going on there.
Look, I would just.
Are you shitting me?
I would just want the originals, and I got really miffed when I saw what they did to the opera scene in.
Oh god.
In
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VI.
They
I'm
do
just so fucking mad
the
about
fucking
it.
3D thing all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're like, hey, I heard you fucking like the fucking, what is it called? The fucking
The
HD 2D.
2D.
And I'm like, no, I don't. I hate it. Why are you doing this? And they're like, ha!
This is
here
our
it
hot
is,
take.
you fucking
You know
assholes.
those HD 2D games, the
I hate them. I hate
Octopath
them.
Traveler and then Live Alive.
I don't like how they look.
I think they look like fucking shit.
Look, here's the thing. It's fine. I think it's fucking fine when Octopath does it or new games do
strategy,
it.
yeah.
No, like when new games do it, I'm fine with it. But I'm gonna be real. When we first heard about Live Alive, that they were gonna release that again. Then we were like, oh yeah, that's fucking awesome, finally. And then we saw what they did, and we're like,
oh,
this is not what I wanted.
So basically, then
Like-
I saw them with the Final Fantasy VI Remaster
Yeah.
has the opera scene just like awkwardly. It just becomes Octopath Traveler, I guess, and I used like. I don't like to begin with, but also I'm used to like, oh god, they're gonna do this to Chrono Trigger.
They're gonna do it to
it's gonna
Chrono
happen.
Trigger.
They're gonna do this to Chrono Trigger. It's
Because
gonna happen.
you also
it's gonna
saw,
happen. It's gonna be
like-
Chrono Trigger or something.
We know we're in a minority on this stuff, so it's really annoying to see like people just instantly, as soon as there is a remake, that's in that fucking that has the HD 2D stuff, and it's like people are just going boss sacks on it and being like, what's the next one? When are you gonna make the next one? And I'm like, I just want the
gonna be
regular
a next
ones
one. It's
in
gonna be a next one.
widescreen and like nice packaged. Like I don't care about all these nice bells and whistles that, frankly, like I don't see it as an improvement. I think it's kind of fucking ass. I think it's shit. I don't like it. The sprite changes in the remasters are a lateral move at best. I don't understand. I don't understand it either. It doesn't make sense. Like, there's no reason to change the sprites. Like, they're not.
It's a lot of extra work, and they were
Yeah.
talking something about that, like they were made for limited hardware or something, so that now they wanted to make, like, I'm not really sure what they were going on about.
Thank you for saying nice things about our Game Boy Advance, by the way. I gave it to Kiki as a present one
Yeah.
time. I
That
did.
was like my birthday.
Toad and
present, right?
Birdo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah. Super Mario All-Stars is a puzzle game, and here's why. Being a coin and therefore a steel keg, in every level you never get a chance to throw one of those bazookas. Oh, I guess. But yeah, that's just our stance on the HD 2D thing. Like, it's fine if people like it. It's not really a... We're not really fighting a battle about it. But, like... I'm gonna
excuse all that simply for them having actually released Radical Dreamers.
Yeah,
Like
but
the same
like,
go.
I think one of the big things I think with us is that we'd rather not have games be remade and just be re-released as they are. Basically with, like, at most a widescreen. Like at best a widescreen thing. At most.
I don't even need a frame rate actually.
No, I don't even need that. Absolutely not.
I mostly
I
just
don't
want
care.
the widescreen, not for playing,
But for video
making
making.
videos.
Yeah, but like for the most part, I just want them to leave the shit alone, please. Because like a lot of people say that, oh, but them remaking it doesn't actually, you know, it doesn't take away from the original. Or like that it's not replacing the original, but I mean it is, because they're not selling the old ones, right? They're not available in any other way than actually
It's like with
getting
Sonic
an old
Adventure,
ones.
for example.
Yeah.
Where Sega keeps re-releasing the DX version.
Yeah, that is replacing
People have
it.
just, you know,
It's like
gone to the fandom is like unified in that matter of just being like, no, the DX version sucks.
it's like when they're releasing the new what is it called? The new Silent Hill 2, for example. Some people might say that it's not going to replace the other ones, but it's the only one that's going to be available. Of course it's going to replace it. Like that's the thing. They don't want these old games to be available because they don't sell. So they remake them instead.
I guess like
that's the only thing.
In a
like,
cultural
people
sense.
don't care about old games. They don't buy them. But if they're remade as they're new, they're fancy, then people will buy them in a larger quantity, which is fucking sad. Really. I don't know. I'd kill a man for a Tombi remake. But what about them releasing the originals? Like, just make them in a nice package. Like, both of them. Put them in a nice package and be like, here they are. Poof. That would be nice. I would love that. I just don't care for remakes. I think it's if there is anything like that's really I don't know if the word is correct, but like I think it's a bit what is it called? I'm trying to find a word. Sorry, my brain is dead.
Disrespectful.
I think it's a bit disrespectful, actually, how the video game industry loves to remake things. Like, they fucking hate old video games. They fucking hate them. Like, the video game industry, they fucking loathe these old fucking games. They're like, what the fuck is this shit? We could fucking fix it. And then it's like, dude, fuck you. Like, does any, like, I'm just gonna be like, for real. For example, I'm really happy about them releasing Klonoa again. But did they really need to fucking fix that game?
The weird thing about Klonoa is that they
at least put the original in there.
Re-released the Wii remake.
Yeah, and they changed it again.
Changed the graphics to make it look more like the
original
PS1 version.
Yeah.
Which is so bizarre to me because I think that, like, I mean, I get why, because that's probably easier one to port, but they were also like, yeah, people don't really like how Klonoa looked in that one. So it's a strange adaptation.
Yeah.
And then with Lunatea's Veil,
they just put the filter.
very subtly just took away like the cell shading.
And the lighting.
And it's just like, what?
Well.
I don't know if it's cell shading that game. It just has this.
It has outlines,
texturing
sure.
and everything. Yeah.
But the thing with that one that I like the least is that they haven't really cared about the lighting at all of Lunatea's Veil.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
that's really strange. The opening cutscene.
It's really light.
Where
like, it's so bright.
Lerina and Tat are shrouded in shadows because they aren't
can't see their
yet.
face.
And in the new version,
you can see them clearly.
Up and you see them.
And it's like it
says like
point.
question mark. Oh, he's saying this, and it's just like I can see.
Yeah, we just
them.
don't need to know the name, but like, come on, it's more than that. It's their faces as well. Anyway. I remember back when remasters were first becoming a big thing. I heard stories about how publisher executives were confused at the idea that anyone would want old games. Yeah, and I think it's like they're not actually wrong either, because I think actually that a lot of these big companies, like for example Nintendo, I think they have noticed that there are certain old games that people just don't want to fucking pay for. Like, they don't want to play these games. And then you get things like the Nintendo Online service instead, because it makes a lot more sense. If no one is gonna buy Balloon Fight, at least you can get some value out of it by putting it in in a fucking.
Oh, come on.
Oh, did you fucking? Oh, you can't. Oh, good. Oh, there's not another one. Oh, there is. Video games are a disposable medium, just like any piece of media. Yeah, basically, and I think that's just a bit sad. I think it's a bit sad because like there's so much history lost just because people don't care enough, and it's partly, of course, because it's just an entertainment business. It's not about the art itself. It's about making money, and then you can't just fucking make a bunch of shit that no one will buy. Who wants to read old books or books at all? No, right? And it's just sad. It sucks. You'll buy new Super Mario Bros. Series titles and you'll enjoy it. At least Nintendo is actually pretty good with releasing their classics. A lot of them are available on
Nintendo has
Nintendo
this
Switch right now.
thing where they build a reverence towards their back catalog, and they've been doing that for a long time. And it's like that's why they can still put things like F-Zero in Mario Kart. They haven't made an F-Zero game in a really long time, but they can reference it and just be like, oh yeah, remember that. Like they self-mythologize so much that I'm kind of amazed that other companies don't do that. Like Sony is at the point where they could probably do that more.
Yeah, they should have done it a lot earlier.
Sega is like the one company that could give Nintendo a run for its money if they had just done that earlier.
But I think Nintendo
at this point it's too late.
Like Nintendo are just in a situation where they leverage their IPs very early. Like they just kept doing it, like making Mario games. Here's Donkey Kong. Here's all of these stuff. Like even Metroid, for example. Like it's just, and now when they are trying to like cross promote their own things from movies and all of that stuff to just get people into that ecosystem, I think they're just in a better position to actually have a classic catalog. Like Microsoft doesn't have that, no fucking way. Sony doesn't, because they don't care. They throw out their fucking classic games like Ape Escape and all that stuff, like Jumping Flash. They don't care. It doesn't matter. Like they just make new things instead, and that's how we end up with a Sony that's just kind of like, what are they exactly? I don't know. Anyway, on that note, how prudent would it be to revisit the Giga League story? Do you think?
I think.
I don't know.
I know Yakumono is interested in doing something like that, and I think that's probably the approach you want, because I don't
You're fucking up.
really know much about how to actually make sense of a lot of material in the Giga League. Like
that's not our business, of course.
I wouldn't know the first.
We would need someone else to bring that stuff to us, basically. Very sad about the early Xeno games never ever being acknowledged, despite super dense, heavily written and novel-length stories and development histories. They are cool games.
You want to do this?
I think part of the problem is also
this is very common for us. I get to a boss and just hand the controller to you.
Aren't they owned by like the old Xenogears, for example? Isn't that Namco? I might be wrong.
Xenogears, wasn't that Square?
No. Was it?
Wasn't it Masato Kato who made that?
Oh, it might be. I'm not sure.
Wait, let's see.
You have to.
I guess maybe
look it
chat
up.
knows.
They might know. It might be Square who published it, at least. I'm not entirely sure.
Xenogears is Squaresoft.
Okay. I was unsure because they don't really leverage it at all.
Xenosaga, was that?
Xenosaga is also the same series, if I'm not mistaken. RIP Twitter.com, is it dead now?
Xenosaga was Namco.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
And then Nintendo had Xenoblade.
Fuck. Yeah, bitch.
It's fucking Max Headroom ass boss.
Yeah. I think it's obviously inspired by Max Headroom, which is pretty funny.
It added fucking views. Are we saying fucking too much?
Wait, what? What happened?
I don't know.
I think we say fucking a lot in when it's just like regular speech. We don't say it much in videos though, which is a bit funny.
Because they're scripted.
Yeah. I just like saying fucking. It's really funny to me.
Twitter added views. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Those fucking piss ass Twitter views. It looks ass.
I'm really annoyed by them also.
I only allow myself to read Transparency Boo, Dick Nixon, and counterpoints. Everything else is bad for the health. It is hideous and disgusting.
What really annoys me about what's it called, the views, is that they put them like right to the left,
and it's not aligned.
I default my view, and then Elon Musk made a really clever poll where he's like, "Oh, should we move it to the right?" And everyone voted, "Yeah, a little bit to the right." And he's just like, "Oh, I thought you were leftists."
He's a fucking asshole. I hate him. Like, if there is anyone who deserves like getting his balls just crushed, it's that guy. Like I have no idea how anyone can look at what he's doing and be like, "Oh, this guy, he's so fucking smart. He's gonna save the world. He's gonna take us to fucking Mars and then back again." I'm so I'm so fucking like fucked up in the fucking head right now.
Well,
I don't even know
you know
what's
what?
going on.
At least the Twitter thing
has revealed a lot. Yes.
Has absolutely killed his Mars mission. Like, there's no way.
Oh, I hope so.
Now.
Fuck him. I want him to fucking... Preferably, I would like him to lose everything, because that guy...
He already is.
He's fucking...
He's working on it.
Oh, he's working on it, but you know, it's not going fast enough. I want him to just fucking... ball sacks crushed. That's the... He's like, "Oh no, I crushed my ball sack. Can you believe it?" He asks on Twitter, "Should I crush my ball sack?" And everyone's are like, "Yes." Hope you're having a nice stream. Yes, of course. Thank you.
So the poster says that this song, not this one, but Waterwall, is such a great song. I would agree, but I have destroyed this for myself and Lalicia back when we made our video.
Yeah.
Because it's like...
Ding, fries are done.
Yeah. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
So I can't hear anything else. The fucking Family Guy thing.
It's not even a Family Guy thing.
Isn't it?
No, I don't think it came from there. I just think they stole it. This powerful individual, single-handedly being powerful singly, came at an awkward time, I think. No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry I ruined this for you. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that?
What do you mean?
I ruined the song.
Anyway, ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. I've never played this Donkey Kong Country, but I've seen your video on it. You should play it. It's really fun. It's a fun time for everyone. Readily available on your emulator, and your Nintendo Switch if you wanna.
If you have that Switch Online.
I'm gonna be like at least a bit contrarian, I think, but I really like Nintendo's online service, like their classic catalog. I think it's really good.
I've been using that one.
Yeah, I've been
way
using
more
that
than
more
I
than
ever
I
used
ever
Virtual
used.
Console.
Absolutely. And I think it's a really nice one. There's a lot of games there, like a lot more classic games than on any other service. Like PlayStation Plus is just kind of fucking balls. It sucks ass. When they changed it,
this last year, we barely used it. So we're just like, why are we wasting money on this?
No, but it was like we had PlayStation Now, and we actually used that the year when we got it. I played Magus, for example, the best game ever made.
Magus, yeah.
Magus is so fucking
if you ever
good.
get a
Oh
chance
my
to play
god!
Magus, you should.
If you have PlayStation Plus, like the big boy version, you need to play Magus.
It's a PS3
It's
game,
a PS3
like one of the last
game.
ones released.
Because it's brilliant.
It's
I accidentally
one of the
broke
funniest
it.
games.
And it's so obvious that that's what you're supposed to do if you want to like speedrun it and stuff. And I just fell into it because I noticed that there is a spell that makes you go fast.
So
and, like,
clarification, Magus is good because it's
broken.
Like,
and
it's a piece of shit.
Oh, it's fucking great. It's
beautiful.
It's beautiful. So you can speed yourself up. And that thing works for like 4 minutes. And then exactly the time when it ends, the cooldown also ends. So it ends at the same time. So you can just poke it again. And you can be at like top speed all the time. We're talking double speed. Here it is, the level.
No, that's not
not this one. Anyway, it's fucking brilliant. So you just fucking spam spells and shit, and the bosses can't do anything, so they just fall over like ragdolls, and they're just like.
We've had footage from that game in
one video,
videos. Yeah. I don't remember which one though.
It's a really good game. I got platinum in it.
Well, yeah, you didn't really have to do much for that.
No, but it was great. I love it. Readily available. Here it is, right here. But yeah, you should play Magus. We should stream that sometime.
We have done that in the past.
I know I have, but we don't have it recorded. I just wanna show how fucked up that game is.
The problem here is that you don't have the PS Plus thing anymore.
I so wish I had a PS3 version.
And that copy of Magus
is expensive. Fuck.
Really expensive.
I remember seeing that game in a game store at
you
one point.
Wouldn't have ever bought it though.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
It looked like ass.
And it was ass.
Yeah, it was
You
ass.
were completely correct.
But I wish if I could go back in time.
If I could turn back time, I would buy Magus.
Then I would buy Magus, yes. I would make it my mission to own every copy of Magus.
All 5.
Yes. I just think it's a fun game. It's really silly.
It's not a fun game, it's a funny game.
No, it's really fun. You haven't even played it.
No, because I get really nauseous from it.
I like this second plane behind the waterfall. Yeah, it's really
Can this little bus boy fucking... There we go. No!
Haha, nerd! But yeah, the waterfall thing is really nice.
I really like when you're Ellie here.
Yeah.
The elephant. And you can... her trunk sucks up the water. And,
from the waterfall.
From both sides. So it depends on... If you're
where
fond of it or
at?
behind it,
you can do this.
and her trunk will adapt.
It's really cool.
Nice little detail.
And wow, nice little detail. I love video games.
Okay.
Yeah.
I too like video games. I think they're
Whoa!
pretty neat.
Whoa!
Wow, a bee.
You did.
Bee barrel. 20 stars, collect them all.
Christmas time, it's time to be a fucking Christmas man.
Christmas time, time to be a Christmas, time to be Santa Claus. Tim Allen turns into Santa Claus in the movie The Santa Claus.
It's true. I've seen it. I wish I didn't see it.
We watched it last Christmas.
Yeah, we did.
Then we watched Santa Claus 2, and I was really adamant that we should watch Santa Claus 3,
But we never
you
did.
refused. But now it's Christmas again, so you know what?
No.
It's time for Santa Claus 3. In fact, chat, make sure that if I haven't seen Santa Claus 3 when January comes, it's Alicia's fault.
I don't want to watch it. It's fucking bad.
Check up on us. Ask us about Santa Claus 3 in
We're
January.
probably gonna watch it. Anyway, have you watched Donald Duck yet? No, it's tomorrow. It's not yet. We're hanging out with you guys now. Before Christmas. This is the stream before Christmas.
The night before Christmas, Santa.
Is this one harder to
back.
complete than Donkey Kong Country 2? No, I wouldn't say so. I would say this one
As I
is
said
easier.
earlier in the stream, it was a lot more lenient. It
Yeah.
was saving and...
We had a lot more trouble with the second one than this one and the first one.
This one still has a couple levels that are quite hard.
Yeah.
But the way this game kind of works, it makes it more manageable, I think.
Perry the Parallel Bird. I love him.
Is a
We have a lot of lives too. That's nice. I wouldn't do that to you, Kiki. What do you mean? Did I miss something? Felt the same way about The Mask with Jim Carrey, speaking of 90s movies. Right, there was a sequel to that one as well, but without Jim Carrey. Which is kind of strange. There is no Cranky Kong hints, so if you are going in blind, then yes. I don't know about that actually. I think.
Yeah, that's true. There are no Cranky Kong hints, yeah.
But I would say though that most of the secrets are actually not that hard to find.
There are some that are
A bit
little
tricky, yeah.
Yeah. However,
But I think it's very, very easy to see here as well because you have the flag. You know how it's marked on the map how much you have gotten from the level, like you see here, the thing.
Well, I just want to see it, you know. I've never seen it.
Oh, here's a babies.
Yeah, almost every single level I have only
Yeah.
2 bonus barrels,
Yeah.
and it's always one before the checkpoint
And one after.
So,
Yeah.
so like if you reach the checkpoint, you haven't found one,
Yeah.
then you know where
But
to go.
but I would say, like, you can see on the levels, for example, the yellow flag, and how the other flag is like down.
The yellow flag is for the DK coin.
Yeah,
and,
that means you have gotten the DK
and
coin.
the colored one signifies, of course, which character beat the level, but also, so when it's hanging like this, we haven't gotten all of them, but when it's standing straight,
Then you have found all of the
Yeah.
secrets, yeah. So you can use that to at least know a
you
little
can
bit.
still see that in the original games as well, but it's more subtle. It's when you gotten all of them, all the bonus barrels. There's
Cam
an
Regal,
exclamation point in the title of the
Cam
level.
Regal also said that with the bonus barrels, that they're placed before and after
Yeah.
the checkpoints. So yeah, I think it's more like you said, consistently arranged. So you always know roughly what you're looking for. Fuck that one level with 3 bonus barrels. You know, the one in this game. I don't remember which one that
Which one is that?
Which
I
one
don't
is
really
that?
remember which one that is.
As opposed to something like Orangatanga Gang in the DKC1. Throwing 5 at you in one level. Yeah. God. That's just mean. Like, at that point, you're just being an asshole.
I hadn't ever done this
Yeah.
in gotten all of them before we did the video, because
Yeah.
we had the footage of that. So I just kind of got a guide for the first game. I just sat down and did that, and like when you're sitting in a guide,
Some of them are just
a lot of them
fucking-
you just like, what the fuck, like
Like, some of the ones in the first one are just not
Especially
Like-
when they're hidden in bonus rooms,
Yeah, but
because that happens so seldom that
You
you're
can't
just
do
like,
this.
yeah,
You can't do
well,
this.
what am I supposed to do?
You were gonna go back.
Well, but
Anyway.
yeah, when they're hidden in the bonus rooms, that's the
Yeah.
biggest pile of fucking bullshit.
It's in Krematoa, the bird level. I don't think that one is that hard. I think that one is pretty easy. Maybe I'm just a pro gamer. They made DKC free easy for the babies among us who can't top it. I mean, it's still challenging enough. I think it's fucking great. It's a good game. DKC 1 though, some of the bonuses are just...
There's the really
No
infamous
rhyme
one in
and
the factory
reasons.
level where,
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to do like you have to intently not get the points or something in the letters in the thing, and then get a barrel and it's strange.
Kom da,
Break the wall in a specific way with a specific character.
kom da. He's just sitting here behind and being a little goober. Oh, I'm sorry. Kiki,
Yeah.
I don't want to melt all the blambers. I want to help my birthday girl.
Your birthday girl.
Yeah. Here she comes. Come there, Jessica. Babies. She's a little baby.
This bonus level is really strange because like why would I ever fall down in the fish?
I don't know. I think if there is ever a Donkey Kong RPG, quite a few things can be taken from this game, especially the overall exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really telling that they were inspired by games like Chrono Trigger when making this game.
Yeah.
Just for the
absolutely.
overall alone, it's just like, huh. When I first read that in an intro, it's just like, oh.
By the way, about exploration, it's really funny. There was someone who got a bit mad at us because we made a joke in the Tunic video about about it being a Metroidvania. They were really mad because everyone calls everything a Metroidvania nowadays. And we are like, dude, it's a joke. And he's like, oh, it's not like that. But, you know, Zelda is a lot like Metroid. Because they share a lot of the same DNA.
I think that like the only argument against Zelda is that like if you're really strict about Metroidvania being 2D side scrollers, then Zelda doesn't because it's top down one. That's like the only.
That's the only thing.
Only thing, yeah. Because like Zelda 2 Adventure Link, I mean, it has the overworld, sure. But that's like super close.
It's a bit Metroidvania. But what's really funny about it, it's basically a joke about Metroidvania being kind of a piss genre, but also it's just a bit funny, you know, how he got so mad about it, and then he mentioned Symphony of the Night. So I said, oh, interesting that you would say that, because Koji Igarashi. He actually cited The Legend of Zelda as an inspiration for that one. So, I mean, we're not far off. We're actually correct. Earthbound likes. Fuck.
Earthbound?
Yeah, you mean RPGs?
A JRPG with an aesthetic.
RPGs that are funny. There are no game genres. There are only vibes. No, you're not allowed to get more.
Didn't we write something like that? I proposed
it's
like
a baby.
5 genres or something.
Look, it's a baby.
Baby.
Yusuka, are you hanging out?
Baby.
Oh, she's really hanging out.
Oh, she's
my
kicking
God.
away my feet.
He has a little bald spot here on the foot too. It's just really funny.
It's not visible on the camera.
Oh!
She did not like you touching her bald spot.
She did. She loved it. Yusuka. What are we doing? Cat, kitty. The Tunic video was amazing. Thank you. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's a fun one.
I think like
that game just came. At
the
a
thing I don't
fucking
like
opportune
personally
point.
about the Tunic videos is that it's a bit too fast paced.
Oh yeah, sure. Maybe.
We also always try to have a little bit of reading room, like a little bit of fluff.
No, but
Uh,
are you sitting like a little person, you little baby? Oh! Oh, she's bit. Ah! Are you gonna bite? Oh, she's gonna bite.
She's gonna bite?
She's gonna bite you.
No, she's not
She's
biting
gonna
me.
wait. She's gonna give. Are you gonna give me a little snippy?
Leave her alone.
Such a baby. Oh, baby.
As usually we have like on camera footage where you're sitting and talking.
Yeah.
The tuning video has none of that.
It doesn't.
I made most of that one. You
We
used
should have.
recorded footage.
We should
You
have
see it's
had
my
on
hands
screen
in that
stuff.
video?
Yeah, we should have had on screen bits though. That would
We
probably.
did it really fast. That's like when I look back at it. I personally, I try to make games for like my ADHD ass brain. Where like, if I can't keep up with what's happening, then like in my own video, then I feel like shit. Maybe I did something more. So the Tunic one. In hindsight, I'm just like, it's going a bit too fast for me.
People like it though.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna give.
I'm just using my attention span as an extreme. I'm just assuming everyone else is better than me. Same with like visual design and things. If my eyes sting, then I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't sting for me, and then it's probably fine for everyone else.
She's. Oh, baby. Are these the ones? Because it seems like there aren't that many of them.
Yeah, these are fine. They're until November next year.
Jessica! No, she jumped down. Jumped into my chair. Come down. Babies. Oh. Come down. Oh. Oi. I don't think these are the ones actually. I think we have put them somewhere else. Oh. Because they seem a bit hard. I'm gonna check. Did she get a little bit of a treat?
No!
What did she do?
I fell down.
Wait, where did...
Is Disco Elysium and Earthbound like? No, that's just the D&D.
That's just the India. Yuska? Do you want?
Yusuka deserves and needs a treat. Yeah, that's true.
I got her.
It's now officially Yusuka stream.
What? You want? Yeah? A baby gets a treat. You all happy now? She got a treat. She got a baby treat. Baby. I mean, you're playing a role-playing game, and it is funny. True.
This is what we were talking about, by the way. When you can load her trunk, and she's looking towards the waterfall, and then you can see here. She's in front of it. So if you load now, she's in the other direction.
Turning another one. Happy cat. You're a little baby. Huh? You're a little baby.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. She's gonna bite me. She's a little snipper. I love Yusuka. She's my little baby. I love her so much, Kiki.
She's a baby.
Little baby.
Wow. Ah! My trunk isn't
You can jump on her.
But I want to shoot them with my trunk gun.
My trunk gun. I'm thinking of like boxer shorts and like trunks. So you have a gun attached to your to your underwear. What do you think about that?
Is this a
pew, pew.
euphemism?
No, not really. Unless you really want it to be. Damn, the fucking the deer down there is really vibing out to this song.
It's Rudolph.
You need to
Ellie,
turn
why
around.
Turn around. No, I don't have any water for my trunk.
I haven't got any water.
Water.
No piss water. There we go.
You did it.
Get it. get that fucking trunk.
Okay.
I guess I'm supposed to just ignore them there.
Maybe. That fucking goofy face though. Whoa! Why did you do that?
Just looking at Yusuke in a webcam actually.
Oh, okay.
Because he talked about Yusuke, I was just like,
Hey, Boober Scam. Ooh, little Foober. Little Foober.
Little Foober.
She's a little Foober. She loves being a
Foober.
Foober.
Foober 2000.
Oh my god, Kiki, it's Christmas.
It's really close.
It's really Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's making Christmas.
Making Christmas, making Christmas, making Christmas.
That's something you can sing to a lot of things actually. And it's annoying.
I don't remember which one it is.
We play games.
Yeah.
It's Little Nightmares. We were singing Halloween, Halloween.
Making Christmas, it's so fun. It's ours this time. Making Christmas, making Christmas.
Hungry fish level.
No. You're not supposed to.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Not those.
You're just supposed to eat the clownfish.
Love clowns.
But not. No. Oh!
That's fine.
Yeah.
Grab 15 bananas. Wow, that's really. That's dirty.
What do you mean?
Yes, if you think of bananas.
If you think about it,
Penis.
it's a euphemism for fucking penis.
These aren't bananas, these are fucking presents.
Yeah.
What's in them?
Bananas.
Put wrapping over bananas.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bananas.
I'm gonna
in
wrap
these
a
packets.
banana and give it to you tomorrow.
Hmm?
I'm gonna wrap a banana and give it to you tomorrow.
Wow.
It's gonna be Christmas.
What a
It's gonna
nice
be-
present.
I know. I have a Christmas
always
shirt.
wanted a
It's
banana.
Sonic. My Sonic Christmas shirt.
The one you used
Did I
in
use
the
that
Ballon
in
video.
Ballon? Yeah, I did use that in the Ballon video. Where I drink
You
some
really
mulled wine.
Smug, yeah.
I am looking a bit smug in that one.
Is that the sassiest you've ever been in a video?
I think so, maybe. What do you think? Like, I think it has collect 15 Swedish flags. Yes. The presents were Swedish flags.
Oh no.
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
But yeah, I think that might have been the most sassy I've been. But like it's still really.
You're still really polite.
I'm being
there's
very
like
polite.
a hard border we did there, because like all the arguments you're arguing against in that video are real. Like we heard people make all of them.
I've watched.
You
so
did
many
not
videos.
cite anyone.
No.
And like maybe you should have to like
No, but
really prove to
look,
people
you
that
know-
this is something people say. But we really felt it would be embarrassing to just be like call up post. Why are you having trouble with this dude?
Yeah, why do you not get this baby game? Like specifically at that point, because it's like there has been some people. We got some comments that were like saying that I was really mean, and I have just convinced all of those commenters that no, actually I wasn't. It's kind of funny how easy it was to persuade a lot of people, where it's like, dude, I don't even mention who I'm talking about. Like, I'm being so non-specific, and I'm telling them that I believe that you understand this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being so
You have
polite.
faith in them.
Yeah,
Your
like,
ability.
I'm not saying that they're stupid and don't get it, because I think they do. It's
Surely
just
they
that,
must be able
no, but
to.
surely they must be. be able
we
to
do make
do
the
it.
point about how Balan Wonderworld has such a similar structure to Nights into Dreams. It is
Yeah,
basically
and,
the
like,
same
It's basically the
sort of
same video
narrative,
game.
just like in bite-sized chunks instead.
Yeah.
And that I've never seen anyone have problems like understanding what Nights into Dreams is about, what's
Yeah.
happening there.
No, we'll probably make a Nights into Dreams video at some point.
Yes, I
Because
want to
it's-
do that.
yeah, because it's just
but
nice.
There's some things I want to get out of the way first.
Yeah.
To begin with, I'm making the Klonoa video now.
I think.
And the Klonoa video is gonna be about dreams. And I think we just need a downtime on like
Yeah.
nights. Because it has the same theme, sort of.
You know one thing that I think, like how we did the Fox trilogy.
The Dream Trilogy.
No,
It wouldn't
like,
really be
what I-
that though,
I
because you're gonna make videos as well.
Yeah,
I,
but
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, because we have
your
we have
reasoning
one
here.
other.
But yeah.
It might be a theme for the year, at least,
Maybe.
right? I think that makes sense.
Although,
Sorry, I
like-
was busy cooking canned food. Now what is this then? This is the boss. He's called Boober Bamb.
It's not called that.
He's called the mouth in the wall thing.
I'm the mouth in the wall thing. Please don't treat
Called
me with
creepy face
water.
that the video essays
I'm
always put on screen where they like
Boober.
Donkey Kong
Yes,
Country 3.
yes, it's called Boober.
It's actually called Squirt.
Squirt.
Get it
That's-
right.
That's even worse, actually.
It's meant to be a dick joke.
Oh my god, hi Boober! I know. I'm sorry, we're talking about Balan Wonderworld again. Never mind.
We're always talking about Balan.
No, but it's just a fun game to talk about. Like, I think there is a lot of shit.
What's interesting about Balan Wonderworld is that like
Very
I have shown friends that game. You know, like you're curious about it,
Yeah.
and then we play it, and it's just like it's just pretty
It's
regular
a-
game, you know.
It's a regular old
Like,
game.
And a lot of people are just like, oh, I'm gonna play that game, and then they play it, and it's just like, oh, it was pretty good actually.
It's not that
It
bad.
wasn't that oh, like
I think it's all.
and I get it. Like when you're expecting something to be shit, then it's just like it's just a regular game.
Did the waterfall boss make the medium? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Like the game, the medium.
Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, because he's called Boober and it's Bloober Team. What do you mean?
Hello everyone, it's me, Bloober Team. I'm gonna make Silent Hill 2. Wait a minute, it's gonna come out real soon.
That's
What?
how he sound. Yeah,
Is that how it talk?
yeah, he's the mouth in the wall thing.
I'm Bloober Team.
Whoop.
Boober Team. Booby Team.
Speaking of boobies, have you seen the outline of a big-breasted woman in this game, this level? It's on screen right now, not really anymore. The background has this really suspicious outline. I'm gonna see if I can get a better shot of it.
What do you mean? Hashtag Team Boober. This song is fucking great, by the way.
This sounds like it's from Turning Man.
And then
This part
Wait.
here. This is the Turning Mask guitar. I'm
Oh,
thinking
yeah?
of the intro. We're gonna see.
If you haven't played
I
Terra
need a
Enigma,
good
by
shot
the
of
way,
the tit lady, because it's I've been annoyed at it. for so
if you haven't played Terra Enigma, you should.
Oh, that's a
play it.
really good game.
It's a really
It's
good
a
one.
Super Nintendo action RPG you might not have played because it never came out in the States.
Yeah.
But it came out in Europe, so it's translated. Like
Yeah.
it's a thing that exists.
Where is the tits?
The tits are right
Where are
now
the
like here where I'm standing.
What do you mean?
But it's behind the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get a better shot.
Big tits, big tits. Oh, there. You mean the little face?
So yeah,
Yeah.
you see it like
We can't show it.
here. So here you have like a face,
Yeah.
like a silhouette of a face, the lips. And there's a nose there, and like how the forehead goes in, you know.
Yeah.
So you have.
Oh, I see the face, and then
it goes down like the neck.
Yeah.
And down
and then
here,
there's the boobs.
the tits start appearing.
The tits.
See that? Have you ever seen that before? This is just a fucking tit thing. This is just tit
Boob
level.
reveal. Oh. The boob reveal.
Yeah, it's
Now
like
I
the
see.
level in Kirby where it's just a fucking naked woman.
Anyway.
Just pausing here so you can see it. There it is.
This is a fucking good song. Right?
Hmm? How did you do this now?
Dixie confirmed bisexual. Yes. Dixie wanna fuck. Dixie, 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 Dixie.
Is there something like that in Yoshi's Island? I don't know about that. Not as in, I'm not believing you. I just don't. I haven't heard about it.
Donkey Kong, 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 Donkey, Donkey, Donkey Kong. Christmas capers, Christmas capers. Here's my ass. And what are you doing? What are you fucking...
I love when you fail the mini games and it just freeze frames and it's just really sad. It's just like, oh no, you did something quite bad there.
You suck at the video game.
Oh no, it looks like you fucked up.
Yeah. A rock face rumble is my yam. Yeah! Diddy is not an attractive monkey. He's not. He's not a very attractive monkey. Diddy can do so much better. Like, come on. Dixie can do so much better.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about, Diddy?
He can do better too. Like, he could put on a fucking real ass fucking...
He can put on...
No, honestly, he could put on anything and he would probably look better. Like, I mean, come on. He's a fucking...
Diddy Kong looks like he's an adult trying to dress up as a kid.
You missed a Kruber. What are you talking about? Diddy has a ghetto blaster. Yeah, but that's not... Ugh. That's not how you get girlfriends. Like, come on.
Diddy has a girlfriend.
He doesn't have a...
He just has one.
I don't think... But that's because they made a girlfriend for him.
They made her in the lab.
No, but really, like, if you think about it, Diddy Kong, if Diddy Kong was real, he wouldn't have a girlfriend.
Look, it's the level that the reason people call it a toboggan and not a sled in this game.
Yeah.
Because everyone is just like, oh, but it's called...
I learned a new word. It's called a toboggan.
Basically, so when we made a Donkey Kong Country video, we watched
So many videos.
basically everything
Yeah,
anyone has ever
every
made on
Donkey Kong
YouTube
video.
about it. And we noticed some things. Basically, everyone says coin with a K.
Yeah, all of them.
And everyone must also clarify that it's a toboggan. I don't think we do either in our video, do we?
Yeah.
One
It
interesting thing
is a
we did notice
foreshadow.
that it's kind of hard to just pinpoint where and how it happened. Because when you go back to really old Donkey Kong Country videos on YouTube, you notice that it's not clear cut that Diddy's Conquest is like the best one.
Yeah.
In fact, people lean a bit more to the first one then, and more neutral towards the second one.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm bad. I'm
gonna say one thing
bad
though.
concentration.
Yeah.
Like it 2013, 2014, maybe somewhere at some point. it suddenly becomes like really obvious that Diddy Kong's quest is Diddy's conquest is the best one, and people are just like parroting that point. I don't know if it's just because we watched some obscure videos that were all like weird perspectives, but it feels like something happened, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what.
I'm gonna say though, one thing I was really, when we were looking at those videos, one of the weirdest one was some guy, I want to find that video again, some guy who basically talked about Evelyn Novakovic like she wasn't a person.
What? I don't
Yeah,
remember
no,
that.
and it was really strange. He's like, he talked about her like she was a fucking like gremlin or something. Like, oh, it was really weird. I was so fucking weirded out by it because it's like I don't know. I think it was for a joke, but he wasn't funny at all. He was just kind of a weird guy. It's really fun to watch a lot of videos before you make one of your own.
Yeah. Although a lot of the times we do so afterwards because like
Don't wanna.
it's not just being influenced, but it's also like
We couldn't be influenced. We're too.
we usually have an idea, a clear-cut idea before we even do it. But like,
Whoa!
I think it can be exhausting to hear other people talk about the video.
Yeah.
Like when you're gonna make a video about something, like just hear a bunch of other people talk about that subject can be exhausting because you kind of want to address things, they say things, and you become a bit too self-conscious, and you might also start being like, shit, do I have anything original to say?
Yeah.
When
you
you're
can be
like
a bit
really getting into it.
self-aware.
But most people aren't gonna watch literally every fucking Donkey Kong video on YouTube.
Except me.
But I had already written the script when we started watching that.
Yeah. I think we added something based on.
I think we added like a few things, but it was mostly.
I'm sitting too close, Kiki. Yeah,
we were
I'm getting a bit
at the editing
dizzy
stage.
by sitting this close. I'm gonna.
Urgent Icebox has never disagreed with your takes more than this moment.
It's about.
Diddy has all the girlfriends.
Diddy doesn't have a girlfriend at all. He's just a fucking fake boyfriend.
She's an extra-dimensional visitor, not extraterrestrial. She's from another universe. She's from the spaces between spaces. To quote Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I thought we were gonna say Kingdom Hearts, and it felt normal that it would be Kingdom Hearts.
Why is my ass fucking burning? Why?
Why is your ass
Yeah, but
burning?
this is so fucking stupid. I hate it. Maphomatosis is what?
Matthew Miatosis is the exact opposite. He says he almost never watches other people's video game reviews. Well, like, I mean, I see why, because
Yeah.
to a certain extent, I do try to.
We don't do it
Avoid
that much
people
either. It's just
when,
kind of
when,
like
when it's that specific one. Although I will gladly watch people's stuff that's not about what I'm writing, because I
sometimes
just want
though.
to have things on in bed when I'm playing games on my modified game.
But
Backlit screen.
some fuck. I'm fucking balls in my ass. I'm just sometimes when you're doing like you know that you're gonna talk a bit about fuck my ass in fucking dicks. Fuck. I hate my ass. Oh.
Are you concerned?
She's
Your
concerned.
mom was so angry.
What the fuck? Dick Lickers Club. Fuck! Nay!
I'll take it over.
What do you want?
She's really concerned about you. She's just like, you're in pain. You're in pain, and I need to save you.
She's such a good cat. She knows everything about
Oh,
everything.
I thought you could just run into those guys.
Don't do that! Nay! Kiki, no! And
Don't worry, I'm a pro.
and then jump on.
I've played this game before.
No, you haven't.
I've never played this game.
I got so fucking dizzy by sitting so close to the screen when it's moving so fast. This is why you should play on PAL console. instead.
It goes slower.
Yeah.
Hey, coin noise clamper. Wow.
Coin with a K, by the way.
Coin with a K.
Coin with a K. I'm sorry, everyone. I just go.
Oh no. Good thing I fucking the Dixie.
Your ass is burning because of all this violent Chinese sentiment. I like Diddy Kong. I'm sorry. I'm just being a bit of a goof. Who doesn't want to be Diddy Kong's girlfriend? This is the one.
This is allegedly the worst level in a Donkey Kong game.
And I'm wrong.
We're starting beef now.
Yeah. It's not.
This is a call-out post.
I'm putting out a call fucking on
Twitter.com.
On Twitch.com. Twitch.tv, actually.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Not to break
is a
the
bitch
immersion, but I don't
motherfucker.
actually hate Diddy Kong. I know. Everyone loves Diddy Kong. Everyone wants to be his girlfriend.
I do.
Yeah. Yusuka?
I want Diddy Kong to be a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. No bitey. We love you. She's being a bit of a baby.
Is she in the laundry bag again?
Yes, she's in the laundry bag again. So this is the worst level ever in a Donkey Kong game. So the main complaint, if I am being correct here, is that it's really hard to
I need
jump
to clarify also, we have nothing against the Signing Forest.
No, of course not. To God.
Messing around now.
It's just... This level though, it's from what I gather, it's that it's really hard to jump on the barrels. And all I can say is maybe you should play it a bit more.
That here is like get good.
A bit. I mean, if you're like the footage that he showed is kind of funny because you kind of see if you play this game and this level a lot, it is a bit of a skill issue because you can see, you know, when he falls off, he like slides on the show what I mean.
What do you mean?
Right here, like if you go back.
You're holding your hand against the.
If you go back.
On the barrel?
No.
I'm supposed to... Like,
stumbling on the barrels like an infomercial.
You mean like this?
So like...
Yeah, like that.
That just...
Like that.
Yes. And it's like... It's just a bit funny because like you have to wait.
Maybe it's meant to
long.
be like a slippery cliff.
I don't... No, like... But like...
You can do it like here, I think.
It's like slipping on the cliff a bit when he's jumping and I'm like... Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But isn't one here? No, it's not.
You have a little secret here somewhere later. If I'm not completely get good transparency. Yeah.
I think actually we missed it. It's down. I want to get all of them now.
Maddie is correct though. It's stumbling on the barrels like an infomercial. This one is it's important. You're just...
Oh, here, okay.
You have already taken that one.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be a bonus barrel here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because we got to...
Here.
I think it's here, yeah.
You can't jump over them like that. You need to take both of them. Has this ever happened to you? Grayscale filter. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, you have to jump on them.
Yeah, I get.
Whoop. You see it, this is so... No, you have to jump on them.
Yeah, I did the instinct. I did everything right.
I did everything right. I did nothing wrong. I mean, I do get the forest complaint on this level, but I don't know if it's still a lot worse. I don't get the complaint because, like, I don't know. He shows this one as well, where he falls down on the fucking, like, he slides off the barrels like several times, and I'm like, yeah, maybe. The little slowdown right there, like, this is what you get for playing on PAL consoles your entire life. You get really good at this stuff. We're not having a beef. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
This is the end of the channel.
No, it's not.
This is how it fucking ends.
It's just...
By the way, this is the only box in the in the whole game, and I do credit them for that. I did not know that, and I say that in the video. Neat. I credit them for more than just pointing out the box. By the way, that sounded really mean. I think it's great that they have Donkey Kong in December. Because seriously, Donkey Kong video every day. Fucking sign me on, dude.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Kiki.
I fucking suck at games and I can do this.
Call out. Oh, you missed it? Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
I cut Kiddy Kong some slack. He's gotta have no traction in those footy pajamas. Come on, you need to do it later.
It's being a weird game. It's, I mean, you gotta bear with me. This is the worst
Transparency.
level in Donkey Kong history.
Transparency versus D4 was the real Grey Tape War all along. There you go. See? You just being too
really
quick.
clever.
I'm really clever. Also, isn't that why you have Dixie? So you can like.
So you can do this.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't there something there? Wait, where?
Are you killing
Dixie? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Dixie was just like, fuck. I'm just gonna fall now.
Now you have parry like a bit of a disadvantage, I think. Because you need to get past a lot of different things.
Ah, whatever. Parry can fucking die for all I care.
That's mean. Oh! Where are you going?
Is there something here?
No, there is nothing there.
It's nothing here?
No.
Oh no.
Like, you can't just jump out into nothing and expect there to be something. There is nothing that telegraphed it at all. Like,
there was some buzz bobbers.
Yeah, there was some buzz bobbers, but maybe you should have thought about it for a second.
Dixie, what are you on about?
She's being a little bit of a goober.
She's being a bubbo.
A bubbo.
A baba beebo. Let's see now. Okay.
Where did she go? Yusuka. Creepus. She wants the crumbus. The Christmas crumbus. Okay, don't jump. Yeah, good.
The annual Christmas crumbs.
The annual Christmas crumbus.
But isn't there one down here?
It doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure there is. I know it's just one of the... Okay, it's trying to save me from...
Kiki's gonna fuck up. Don't do it, please. If you don't know where it is, then don't fuck. The box comment, the only thing she ever did for transparency. You know how it is.
No! No!
What are you doing?
I did everything right.
I did everything right.
Did nothing wrong.
When you become DSP.
Yeah. That's what happens.
DSP gaming. I still wanna, like, there is one video by DSP that I just wanna show everyone always.
The fire alarm?
No, the fire alarm is really good though. But I really wanna show the one where he makes cup noodles. Do you remember that one?
I think you've shown it to me.
There you go. You did it. Good work. Don't give the foreground by jumping into pits. Oh god. It's really funny. I hope he
Crackshot Croc is also a name.
I was gonna say, hey D4, contact us. We can do a collab. We can do the next Donkey Kong.
I just wanna mention the Crackshot Croc.
Yeah.
That fucking title.
Delicious.
That sounds like something else.
Yeah.
Shooting crack in this establishment, you know.
DKC4 featuring President Donald Trump. I hate it.
Spider.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
I was saying something.
DSP.
Oh yeah, DSP.
Was that the one where he put like
he makes
frying grease in the toilet?
No, that's when he makes tacos. He fucking threw the frying grease in the toilet. Oh god, it's really good. But no, that's not the one. He makes cup noodles, and he does it. He does it with his coffee machine.
Wait.
Like yeah, because you can put it on just pushing out boiling water, of course.
Oh, is this a water cooker?
No, it's not. It's one of those fucking coffee machines. No, these expensive ones.
Yeah, but it works like one.
Yeah, they sort of. What do you think that pink goop is?
It's crack.
Yeah, it's crack. Okay.
You know. It's the.
Don't you remember
orange
the
stuff.
episode from
Breaking
from
Bad?
Breaking Bad?
Fucking Crackshot Croc him.
Where they're making, they're like, we gotta get rid of Crackshot.
We're not doing
Croc.
meth anymore, yes, we're doing Crackshot Crocs.
Don't you all remember that?
Also, with this level,
He's
I just
making
want to shout
pink
out
crack.
the level in Katana Zero
Yeah.
that takes inspiration from this level.
Which one?
Later in Katana Zero,
Oh,
there's a
yeah,
level with
yeah,
like a
right.
sniper.
Have they said that is where it takes inspiration
It
from?
must be. Like, it must be. I can't see why it wouldn't be. Like, it's so specific. Like, surely.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, but definitely it's crack. Musica?
That is big wats
Where'd
of
he go?
cracks.
Musica! I can hear her. Hey! What are you doing? Huh?
Did I say
Yeah, dude.
cracks?
Cracks cocaine.
Big vats of cracks.
Musica, come da! Come da, baby babu!
It's one crack, many cracks. That's what it's really.
There's a level in my Sonic-themed Super Mario World ROM hack inspired by this level, except you're being shot at by the Doom Gatling gun.
I still haven't played that one. I should do it.
Which one?
This
The
Sonic
ROM
hack.
hack. Oh, right. You should. Else, how can you say you're friends? When you're not playing Maddie's ROM hacks. That's only fair,
Yeah.
I think.
So it's on the backlog, you know.
It's on the backlog, yeah.
What?
I think it should be put right on the front, you know. That's ridiculous.
Almost as
odd,
good
by
as
the way.
Crackshot Croc.
We're not very good at those Mario games, so it's probably really good that it's super hard. So we'll certainly finish
We
it.
should play that on stream, actually.
Yeah,
Oh fuck! I had to scratch my nose.
maybe we'll bring Maddie on so we can get some.
Well, maybe.
Really
I mean, if you're up for it, we could do that.
supporting words. We'll just scream
wait,
about it.
Am I going left or right now? It's right, like.
Oh, but you shouldn't just play it. You should see how bad we are at it. That would be super funny.
We should have like a speedrun race.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
really unfair.
That is-
We've never played it before.
Oh, it would be a bit unfair. But like Maddie says, to be honest, I don't know if I could even beat it anymore. Oh, God. What a good time. Should have a Donkey Kong Country free speedrun battle.
With whom?
Kitty Compact. Obviously.
We should
anyone who
just
wants to come
get
in.
like a shit ton of people together, have like a 12 versus 12 or something. Preferably people who haven't even played the game.
Yeah. Absolutely. That would be
it killed it.
great.
Nice.
But yeah, we need to get more guests, yes, so we can spout a bunch of shit. Just talk a bunch of bullshit. We should do it. But can Twitch handle 3 gamer girls in one stream?
Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see.
This is what science was made for. Trying out things, you see what works.
What really, what sticks, you know.
Is this?
Can we really? It's been able to handle transparency in Dixie Kong.
Yeah. Dixie Kong. I love the little scream he does. He's just like, fuck!
He's a gamer. He's so fucking angry about it too. You're gonna die. Why did you just stand
I
there?
assumed it would overshoot.
No.
It's just like I'm too cramped in here.
No. Krampus?
I think she's
getting really
maybe
tired
thinking we're in distress or something.
of us. I think she.
She's yelling at
I
the
think
screen.
she is starting to get really tired of us. Just
We have been screaming for
for 3 hours.
streaming, not screaming.
I'm gonna see what she
We have been
wants.
streaming for 3 hours now, so maybe it's. We should probably maybe finish this world
Subscribe
and then
bring us
done. Yeah, play with that fucking cat.
Babies. He's gonna be real mad. Oh, no, you feel like that. Okay.
What?
She doesn't like it. And Dixie Kong just becomes a spider.
I have become spider. The dream.
The dream, yeah.
Be spider.
I really want to know if the Kremling scream is from a stock library or from Rare in-house.
Did Rare use a lot of stock sounds? They didn't really do like that's why I always felt Star Fox Adventures was a bit strange, because usually
I think a
they
lot
have
of those
such
were placeholders
particular
as well.
stuff. But maybe they did use a bunch of stock sounds. I
Yusika!
can't really remember much more than in this Star Fox Adventure
Mm.
specifically.
She's starting to get a bit...
Is she cranky?
Yeah, she's being cranky. She doesn't like when we're spending so much time here.
Not looking at her.
Yeah, not giving her
Jessica?
attention.
I can't even see her. There she
She's
is.
right there. Hey, Baba!
Oh, yeah.
Mama?
I'm playing as the crack shot.
Yeah. One of the first things that she basically the first things we taught her, Yusika,
Was to
basically
yell at us.
because we talked to her a lot and we made a bunch of noises. So one of them we said a lot was "Mama," and she just sometimes
She learned to say "mama."
sometimes when you
Kinda.
say "Mama," she says "Mama," like she does the double like, and it's just a bit funny. So she just says "Mama," "Mama." See, she did it.
She did it.
I don't know if you heard it. Mama? 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 Yusuka? Mama? No, not now. She says, yeah, that's adorable. I don't know, did you hear it? Did you hear her say mama? Mama! She's a little baby. Okay, so it was her. Hey! Babies? Then sometimes when I let her out on the balcony, when it's cold specifically, I always look out at her and I say, "Are you on the balcony?"
Wait,
And
where's the...
and she always answers.
Oh,
You know.
it was an invisible barrel? What?
Yeah.
Is that like an emulator bug or something?
No, I don't think so. But you know,
Yeah,
right?
she talk.
When she
She's very
she goes out
conversational.
on the balcony, and I ask her if she's on the balcony, and she says, "Ah!"
Ah!
She's like, "Yeah, I am on the balcony." She's such a little baby.
Oh yeah, it's like one shot for this.
For more Yuzuka and a lot of candy for her, like a bunch of snacks. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/transparens. It's Christmas after all. We're like Oliver Twist.
Could I have some?
Could I have some more, please? Mama?
Jessica?
She's
Baby.
being a goober.
Gonna do Lemguin launch.
Yeah?
And then we're gonna do the snowman.
The
boss
snowman
fight.
boss.
Unless there's like something in between.
Are you done after that? You
I
think?
think we're done after.
You can jump on them.
I know.
Why
I
can you
know
do
that,
that?
Slippy. I know that.
I
Slippy.
know that, Slippy.
But you're just gonna
Nej men
go get yourself killed.
gubbar! Bebis! Jag har ingen uppmärksamhet
I can just
alls!
get Dixicon.
No. Bebis!
Oh, I can't do Dixicon.
Bebis!
You missed coin.
Yusuka being a little bit of a baby. That's what you missed. Yusuka being a bit of a baby.
Jessica, okay, she's being really cranky.
She's being really cranky. She wants all of the attention.
You want a pat on the hat?
No, she wants attention. She wants to play. She wants to play, baby.
No one wants to play her.
What a little baby. Oh, Kroombas.
She's a little baby. Oh no! That was a baby too. Kitty Kong facts. Why did I call Kitty Kong facts? I'm starting to get a bit tired, I think.
Yeah.
Rambling now.
We have been going for 3
It's like
hours.
11 in the evening here as well.
Yeah. No, men Yusuka. Babies. She's a baby. She doesn't even know it. Can I safely assume that Stray was your game of the year? No, it wasn't. Although we did like Stray. We did,
did
take
play it,
platinum in it. So we did play it plenty.
Our game of the year is Tunic. It's pretty predictable. To be fair, this was probably the first time in a long while that I barely played any games.
Yeah. I played
New
more
games.
new games than you did.
I
probably.
mostly been playing the games I've been making videos about.
Yeah. It takes time. Like, you can't... I don't know. I played Sonic. But, like, I don't even care that much about Game of the Year anymore. So, you know. It's, doesn't matter that much. To me. Personally, at least. I didn't play... I haven't played the new Horizon game. And I didn't play God of War Ragnarok. Remember that, everyone. When you're saying it to someone else, you should show off really nicely and say God of War Ragnarok. You have to be really cool about it. So you're like, I know how to say it and I can spell it with an why are you in his house? It's not even in his house. It's just a fucking outsider. Is this the only boss that you explicitly kill?
Alicia, please, will you move à toi? She's sitting in front of the screen where Dixie Kong is.
Oh, I'm sorry. À toi? I'm sorry. But you have to go. You have to go and sit over here. I don't have much money, so I'm waiting for a crack for Sonic Frontiers and Persona 5 Royal. Yeah, it's just called Bleak's House. It doesn't even follow the regular
the
old
naming
conventions. They're just like, fuck it, it's just his house. What are you gonna do about it?
Maybe that's a reference to something else.
Oh, he died.
Big Bleak in the house.
Big
That was
Bleak in the
easy.
house. But yeah, I want to play God of War Ragnarök, but I don't know when I'm gonna get to it. I'm playing Pokemon Violet right now, and it's not as buggy or bad as people seem to say it was. At least not to me. So I don't really know.
Which one?
It's Pokemon Violet.
Oh yeah.
I think it's nice.
I think cool like.
It has a lot of good new Pokemon, which sucks because that means I can't make a fucking team that works. Because every time I fucking do these things, there's always one type that fucks me over because I want the Pokemon I want to play with. And it's like, so this time it's fucking Ground. Ground just fucking pisses on my team. It sucks.
I think there's like a threshold for Pokemon. But like the first threshold is all new Pokemon games suck, and then there's the later threshold, which is like I don't care anymore.
It's Vervilcon. Vervilcon, thank you. Fun stream. And we are great. I know. Thank you.
Hello, hello there, young Kongs. My name's Bazaar, and this is my general store. All my brothers are scattered over.
I love it. Like one of them is called Boomer.
Pop in and say hello if you meet them on your travels.
I love these guys.
How may I be of assistance to you? Where's the shell from? Is that a mirror? Yeah. The shell was found at the bottom of Lake Orangatanga and is pretty rare. At 5 bear coins is a bargain. Would you like to purchase this fine specimen? Yes, please. It's a deal. I hope you're happy together. Very happy together. Good day, Kongs. What can I do for you? So who owns the castle? Is that a mirror? Yes, but it's no ordinary one, though. It was Cranky's great-grandfather's.
What does he have?
I can't let it go for less than 50 coins. Can I interest you in buying this fabulous item? Yes, please. I can tell you now, my friends, that you have made a very worthy purchase.
Yeah. It is probably...
What would you like to know? Who owns the castle?
No.
Well, I ventured up there once, but if you want to know what I discovered, it'll cost you 2 coins. So what you think? Are you interested? Oh, do tell. Well, once I got to the castle grounds and saw a sign which said, keep right off our land, so I ran off. Fuck you! What the fuck was that?
He's just like, oh, there was a keep outside.
Secret caves.
No, but...
Quite one, actually, but I won't want to tell you.
Can I fucking read the chat?
I'll find it myself.
Kiki!
Okay, that's all, Kongs.
Oh my god!
Nothing today, thanks. See ya, so long! Bye-bye!
I hate Kiki. Also, I think Boober is the only brother bear who degrades Dixie for being a girl. Yeah, because maybe. There's probably someone
Isn't
else.
the speedrunning one also kind of an asshole?
Yeah, he's an asshole. He just sucks randomly. Hanekawa Best is here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh,
no. Maybe we have to continue for a little bit longer then.
There's some trading quests.
So that's the real reason why he was sealed in Kremwood. Yeah, because yes, that's exactly the reason.
Continue. Should we continue this? Like next Christmas or like what?
Next Christmas. I thought Pokemon was a pretty traditional RPG. What do you think? Wait, what is that one? Oh, okay.
Hello there, you got my coins. Barnacles.
When are you gonna continue the stream?
Oh, you mean a friendly fellow, isn't he?
Let me please.
Once I decided to keep him. Wow, beautiful shell. Just what I need to finish off the collection.
Look how
Cyclops, would you swap
look how
the shelf
Rudolph
for
is
my bird?
dancing.
That I will. You would? That's great. Here's the bird. Please take care of him.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Stop it.
You can't do it. You can't do it anymore. It's not allowed. Like the little Rudolph dancing, he just does it perfectly to basically everything. Dun, 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 dun. That voice fits him very well. Yeah. I'm fucking boomer, fuck you. Instead of having unique characters with their own
watching
unique
your
skills.
progress.
Can
for
I
Wild
read?
Clones. Name's Blunder, but you can call me Mr. Blunder. Back for more clues, eh? Well, if you think I'm telling you the lost world is in the compass room. Wait, what is? Oh, it was like accident. Whatever.
Can I read?
Yeah.
Instead of having unique characters with their own unique skill sets and the characters say, oh, never mind, it was something else. Something I know nothing of. Video games. What do you have left? Why are you doing this quest?
Fucking fedora bear.
Dirty? I'd take a look in a mirror if I were you. Standard mirror, if this could I possibly borrow it?
Why, certainly.
Thanks for that, Cogs. Oh, no, look at the state of me. I'm a wreck. Take this wrench. I don't need it now.
These bears are so weird.
They are very strange. Wow. You're going so fast, Kiki. Where are you fucking going? Where are you going? What are you doing now? Where are you going? Are you finishing the game?
No,
Why not?
we're not finishing today.
Why? What?
Hello there,
Have you
punks.
found
Allow
them?
me to introduce myself. I'm Bramble, the famed botanist. I'm glad those horrible machines are destroyed. Perhaps my beautiful flowers could start... I'm reading too slow.
Can you find the flowers?
The flower's supposed to just be outside his nose.
Oh. Isn't it there?
Blue's beach hut.
Huh? Oh, this is the PAL region.
How are you? My name's nice to meet you. You wouldn't have brought... Oh, I can see you haven't. Never mind. I'm blue because I'm sad.
I'm a sad boy.
I'm sad. I'm
I'm
the
so
sad bear in the big bear house.
Oh. Dun, 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 ba, 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 ba. But you need a wrench for the...
How on earth did you find me up here? Well, never mind about that. My name's Blizzard. I've been up here for weeks getting ready for my attempt to conquer K3. It looks like I'm going to miss my best friend Blue's birthday. Say, could you do me a favor, Kongs?
No problem.
That's great. Could you take him this present for me? Please. I'll be ever so grateful.
Can't you, the wrench you need to use for the...
The ski lift.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon says...
Yeah. Whoa!
It's a literal baby puzzle for a game where you are a baby.
Yeah. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck.
I'm gonna get that fucking boy Blue.
Why are you... What are you doing?
I'm giving a boy a Christmas present.
Yeah, but why?
Boy Blue needs the beach hut present.
It's his birthday present, actually.
Listen how it gets happy now. A present for me? Oh, thank you, Kongs. You really made my day. Let's have a look inside. Oh!
And then the music goes faster.
Oh, it's a bowling ball. Well, it's far too heavy for me, I know. Why don't you have it, Kongs? You get happy at least. It's in the middle of January. It's his birthday.
Yeah.
And it's very summery.
You need to
Maybe it's
give that to the guy.
It's the middle of January. Who knows?
What are you doing? Or maybe it's
Mekanos.
Pokemon.
Bazookas Barracks.
Pokemon is so good.
Morning, Kongs. Brigadier Bazooka here. All present and correct, I see. Marvelous. I'm on to
Why
the
are you
premiere
doing
war,
this? I
don't
hate
you know?
it.
But I'm
Please.
retired from the service along with Big Bessie. Who's Big Bessie? She's only the biggest and greatest cannon of all time. What a beauty. It will be a splendid to fire her one more time, but she needs some ammo to realize.
Please, I don't want you to do
Heavy
it
ball.
Lock and load, sir. It's me, Star Fox.
Why you? Please don't do it.
That was the one of the heaviest lore drops, casual lore drops in this entire game. Kremwood War.
Yeah, the Crimean War.
Monkey banana.
Sky high secret, sky high secret, sky high secret for my mom. So what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this now and not playing any level?
We're done.
Are we
We're
done?
I mean, it's wasting time.
Why are you? Oh God. It's just a bit funny. Like you're just sitting here doing this, and I'm
Doing
like,
side
what are
quests.
you? Yeah, but why?
Because we're done.
You can't
But,
even finish them all.
You literally said we should just drag out a little bit more, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna start a new world now. Bum, 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 bum.
That's the right thing.
Any closing words?
Yeah. Support us on Patreon.
The
we'll,
Patreon link is right below us.
Yeah.
It's-
we'll
that's
probably
really good.
be back on. It was a nice stream today. A lot of people appeared and said things. That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here.
Was it
having
because
fun.
Christmas? Was it because Donkey Kong? Was it because we released a video recently? Like, I don't know.
Maybe it's all of them.
Column A, B, and C. I don't know.
We'll be back with another stream soon enough. We want
We
to
try
do
to
at
get
least one.
at least once a month.
Yeah. But we'll try to make
I mean,
more
if
of
people
them.
want, we could finish this game. It's like
Yeah.
2 more worlds.
But we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Yeah. And we might make more streams too.
Yeah. This
Because
was
it's always
I
nice.
had fun.
Now I'm
today.
tired.
And also,
Oh, it's your
what I was
birthday.
thinking about-
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
For
What I was
God's
thinking
sake.
about is that in English you say Merry Christmas or stuff. And
Yeah.
in Swedish you say God Jul.
God
And
Jul.
Jul is like a thing that exists in English. Like that's a word English people know. So why don't we just say Good Jul?
Yeah. Good Jul.
Good Jul.
Good Jul. I turned 30 just a second ago because it's tomorrow in Finland already.
Oh.
Yeah, awesome. But gosh darn, happy birthday.
Wow.
Everyone say happy birthday.
Everyone
clap.
say and clap.
Yay, happy birthday.
Clapping on the clap.
And Merry Christmas, of course. And happy Hanukkah and happy holidays. Kwanzaa
and midvinterblot. We're gonna go burn the
We're gonna play with
the
Jessica now.
village elder now.
Yes, of course, obviously. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out.
That's our peppercorns wrap.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, we call them pepper cookies.
pepper cookies.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
It's not like ginger pepper. Like I don't know.
Is there ginger in them?
Strange. Where's the end stream? Here is the
No,
end
wait.
stream.
No, aren't you gonna?
Oh yeah,
put on it?
we.
But we
do
didn't
the end
change
stream.
that one.
We haven't changed
Never
it.
mind. It's
No. We go back to standby, and we do the